Hello, hello. Let's get this show on the road. So yeah, if you saw the patch notes, High Elves got a lot. Oh wait, oh we got the queues. We got the queues fixed. Yes. Yeah, if you saw the patch notes, aside from the queues being fixed, High Elves got a lot of cost reductions on a lot of their missile pieces, and I think a couple other melee pieces as well. So you need to get some practice on them. Trying to make a High Elf guide video at some point. So I need to get some practice on them. See what I like, see what I don't, see how they play. So yeah, here we are. Hey World Beater, and hey Dreadlord Mick. Welcome, welcome. Alright. The most important thing is to pick the best banner, and the best banner is Citadel of Dusk. Which is this one. Citadel of Dusk. It's the best banner. While we're waiting, I'm going to read what some of these characters do, because I have not played around with High Elves a whole lot. This is just like Scab Scraith, right? Had that used against me. Heart of Avalorn. Did they fix the Heart of Avalorn bug? Or like the like rebirth bug that's caused things to automatically heal up? Also Khorne. Khorne we probably want Imric, because we need something that can actually throw down with a Bloodthirster if they come at me in the air. What is on my mouse cable? Something cut my mouse cable, I don't like it. As well as the melee attack will help me trade into them pretty well. That affects... I assume that affects a single enemy. I'm not even sure if Imric can fight Scarbrand, though. Actually, he has fire resist. Scarbrand does fire damage, doesn't he? So do the Bloodthirsters, right? Garby does deal fire. Ah, perfect. Okay, so yeah, Imric's a good choice then. And then along with him, we'll take a Dweller's Caster. On horseback. Take those items, they're good. We'll take Regrowth and Dwellers. Yeah. What was his other item? Starlance? Yeah, sure. Bring him to fight, so. Bring a couple of you guys, in case they have any throwing axes we need to shoot at, but otherwise, what do we want to be our main battle line? Probably Silverin? How do we deal with all of their heavy armor? We got a lot invested into character core already. Type Scarbrand, no assist of Avalon, maybe? Yeah, I'm not super concerned with like killing Scarbrand, more with having a lord that isn't going to die to him and can still do things. I think we're probably going to start with some just Lothran Sea Guard. Then we'll summon in infantry to protect them. In Silverin. And then as well, we'll take some Rangers and some Cavalry. Silver Helms, we don't need the shields. This is still very expensive. Hmm. Our Lyrian Reaver's actually going to trade. Okay, we don't need the archers. We have Lothran Sea Guard. There's not going to be that much of their throwing axes to shoot at, aside from Imric, which we can avoid. That being the case, maybe just go Shadow Walkers, or Shadow Warriors, rather. But they don't have any AP. We're going to need some AP, so we'll need some White Lions, probably. The archers. The archers are basically the same as the other ones, I believe. Just with a missile attack and okay, a little less melee attack, but that's still fine. Sure. Fuck it. See how this goes. Techless, potentially? You mean techless on the bird? You see the High Elf game turn post not too long ago? The High Elf versus Slanesh on Arnheim? Yes, I watched that one live. I was in Discord with one of the players and they were streaming to Discord. I suppose if I just wanted to keep my lord alive, I could have brought Imric on a horse. But oh well. Thing is, when you're paying this much for Imric, he's really got to do a lot of work to pay for himself. Oh my goodness, I got a new graphics card today, and the game just looks so much smoother. It's amazing.
Prince Imric. Chosen.
So the one thing I'm a little worried about is Chaos Warriors with shields. White Lions should trade them into them pretty well, as well as we have breath attacks that can do good against them. But other than that, I don't have a ton of AP. I still feel like my army is quite small. I don't really have H. Oh my goodness, this is just so smooth. It just feels so smooth. Is this what having actual graphics is like? Oh my god, there's 4 Furies in Valkia. What the? Oh, I'd forgotten what ladder was like. It's been a long time since I played ladder games. My goodness. Some skirmish cav to go poke at those Furies. Let's see. Yeah. Skirmish cav poke at the Furies. I feel like Imric can probably just beat these guys, all these Furies on his own, but no reason to take that fight, really. We can just use our archers to poke at them. I think with high elf archers is our melee defense is high enough that Furies will probably have a hard time killing them anyway. And I assume Valkia also does fire damage, right? Yeah, so we should be able to trade up into Valkia with Imric pretty well, even before we start talking about healing. Just keep on moving up. Slow push with our bow line. I think he doesn't have anything shielded here, so our bows can do a lot of work. And he doesn't have anything armored either, so rangers are the play. You guys can poke at literally whatever he'll let me poke at. Okay, don't shoot Imric. Don't shoot Imric. Stop shooting Imric. You stupid fuck, stop shooting Imric. Taking a ton of damage from his own archers. God damn it, dude. More rangers. I did not know that Dragon's Horn had limited uses. It makes sense. It's a pretty strong ability. What are those? Chaos Knights. Okay, I'm gonna get the Fireborn on the field relatively soon then. Why can I not give an attack order? Oh, because I'm controlling the rangers, not Imric. Duh. Oh boy, first game of the day. It's gonna be a little rough, folks. It's gonna be a little rough.
We will obey. Death to all. Battle call.
Ow, that spear was nasty.
Maintaining order.
Up the Dragon Horn.
The Knight of Caledor.
Drop the Dwellers on those Chaos Knights and get Imric after Valkia. Get Imric to chase after Valkia. And yeah, the thing is, like I said, Furies aren't even going to kill my archers. I think my archers just trade up in them pretty well. Dwellers is doing good work. We're actually down in value, which isn't great.
For duty. Prince Imric.
Forward.
Understood.
We have killed off most of their infantry, but I really want the Fireborn. I think the Fireborn will solve a lot of our problems. Oh, I forgot I had those WOM items. Like I said, I'm not the biggest high elf player, so this is going to be a learning experience. Apologies in advance. We are trading up in value now. Valkia can't actually stick to my caster. Fireborn can come in and start cleaning up some of these big targets. Soul Grinder. Imric is tearing apart those Furies. as one would expect. These guys are tearing apart the Warhounds. What are you, Marauders? You're not really a threat. And yeah, like I said, I think Seaguard would do just fine against Chaos Warrior or Furies.
Fireball.
Spellcaster.
Yeah, Valkia isn't actually going to catch my caster anytime soon.
Acknowledged.
High mage.
I will
Okay, Emmerich is freed up to come kill off some of these single entities for me. Fireborn onto those Chaos Knights.
Going.
Yeah, Fireborn seems like a really good pick here, since, you know, none of, or like all of Khorne's roster does fire damage.
My power is yours.
Valkia seems stuck. Emmerich can come for that sweet, sweet Valkia booty.
Assault, withdraw.
Assyrian guides us.
For duty.
Okay, Chaos Knights are routing off. Emmerich is fighting Valkia, that's fine.
It will be done.
Fireborn can kill off this Blood Shrine for me. You can finish off these Tattered Marauders. Then what am I going to summon? Probably White Lions?
For duty.
I'm not sure. Maybe Silver Helms. Actually, Emmerich is getting his ass beat. I'll put Regrowth on him.
For duty.
The range is moving up past them. The Fireborn can kill that Blood Shrine just fine.
Mage.
Why is Emmerich actually getting his ass beat by Valkia? Jeez, that's not how I expected this to be going.
It shall be done.
Some Lions. We're up pretty heavily in value now, and yeah, with the heal coming in, Emmerich will do just fine. Blood Shrine is dying off, and the Fireborn can go after the Grinder next.
Affua. Bend to my will.
Go and pop that. Let the Fireborn kill things faster. You guys can just get desummoned. I forgot about you. You're over there, you're doing fine. Dude, you'll tear apart those guys, probably. You're perfectly happy to be beating the shit out of Valkia. Charge speed is actually exactly what we need so we can catch her. But it doesn't seem to be doing you a whole lot of good.
Outward mage.
Yeah, I feel like we just need some more infantry over here to grind the point. Okay, the Blood Shrine's dead. Kill off the Soul Grinder with the Fireborn. Fireborn are really good at that job. They got a lot of bonus versus large. Yeah. Very elite anti-large cav. Should do good work there. Furies are dead. Rangers can be desummoned. They're low.
Glory is mine.
Emmerich should be able to just take care of Valkia. Just bully her around.
Kill them.
Yeah, I think this is going pretty well for us. Yeah, the Fireborn have already done a ton of work. Jeez.
High mage.
Look on that Soul Grinder. Those are halberds.
Outward mage. Sidon, hear me.
Get out. I'm gonna start shooting into this Chaos Halberds. Get the White Lions to bail out Emmerich. I didn't realize those were halberds. He was landing in. Oopsies. Fireborn. Yeah, nothing really can kill the Fireborn around here. Chaos Warhounds aren't gonna do shit to them. Silverin, come out here.
Fury of the
Oh yeah, Emmerich has breath attacks. Let's use one of them.
The Crown Prince ascends. At once.
Could be decent. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, now you can tear out those halberds.
For duty. Quickly now.
Moving out.
We will obey.
He's over there, so you can go cap that for free.
Spearman.
Yeah, this is going pretty well. We're up a ton of value at this point.
Prince Emmerich.
His forces are routing off. And now he's experiencing the Khorne problem where as soon as your first wave of infantry dies, you're just kind of out of luck.
Prince Emmerich.
Marauders, Rangers will do just fine here.
Moving out.
Along with Silverin.
Ancestors.
How's my mic volume, by the way? I'm talking really quietly, so I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear me very well.
The dragons roar. Prince Emmerich. To the fray.
Awaiting orders.
I feel like Furies are not going to kill my caster on their own. That said, we could still summon. Oh, we didn't bring any. Well, yeah, we just put the archers instead. That's right. You can kill those Chaos Warhounds. You guys can also just come get in a melee on her.
Spearman.
Emmerich's doing fine.
Loyal.
For all
And there's Mars. I forgot about the Fireborn, and they charge into halberds, which was stupid, but they still paid for themselves more than enough. Valkia's gone, and I think that will be that. These are just basic Warhounds. Yeah, Warhounds aren't going to beat my Cav. My Cav is like halfway decent.
Killed a One enemy lord.
At least the Fireborn are. Fireborn are at least halfway decent, so should take care of them just fine.
Spellcaster.
Valky's dead. We still have a lot of breath attacks too, even. Up Dragon Horn so these guys can win even harder.
Orders.
You
Going
have
abroad.
the foe's victory point.
Still a lot of WOM.
Biolarial.
Might of the volcano. It shall be done.
How many models of the Fireborn are left? 29. We can pop a regrowth on them.
Sun.
They're worth healing at this point.
Winds of magic.
Maybe some more white lions out here.
My power is yours.
That's some good healing with Fireborn, but yeah. That game was over. GG. Oh, we should get our counter. First win of the day. There we go. Yeah, how did Merc do? He did surprisingly poorly against Valkia. Like, I thought he would just, like, dumpster her. You know, he had fire resist, you know, big fuck off dragon, but no, he actually had a really rough time with her. I had to pop, like, 2 regrowths on him, because he was just getting his ass beat, so. Not super impressed. The Fireborn, I play a couple games with them. Every time I use them, they just do phenomenally. I think against Khorne, they're like an auto-include, because just their fire damage, or the fire resistance against all of Khorne's fire damage. It was nerfed coming to Warhammer 3, but still 40% fire resist is plenty against Khorne. Alright, what are you guys up to in chat? That's the new GPU? Thank you. The back line of 4 identical units, the front line of 3 unique ones. Yeah, you know, the spend worked. Have I tried the new Home Masters and Chicken Guard? I have not yet. What are you... Chicken? Oh, Phoenix Guard. Yeah, I have not yet. I'm clear just work at the minute. Maybe on the quiet side, making everything fine. Making FMP. Okay. The bugged SEM? Which bugged SEM? Oh, we're in a game. High Elves. This is the map where I could try some elite infantry, depending on the faction we're up against. Norsca, they do have Pit of Balance. But if we take Otharion and we snipe their Famir, then we can bring in some elite infantry. Alright, so we want Apotheosis, Fire Convocation. If I get really annoying, we can take Soul Quench. Yeah, this is fine. Don't need that. We'll take that. We want him on Stormwing, obviously. Don't want that. Pretty sure that ability's shit. So, we tried Lothar and Seaguard. Let's try just some basic archers. With a line of spears in front of them. Just silvering. That should do pretty well against Norsca. Norsca is like all light armor. So that should do reasonably well. And we'll want light cav, some heavy cav. Fireborn we're still going to take because they've done just really, really well for me. Tharion is a terror piece on his bird, so fine on that front. What do we have to deal with Skinwolf? Okay, we need actually a couple of white lines in case of our champion. Oh wait, I said I was going to bring a Home Master and a Phoenix Guard. But how do I deal with Skinwolves? I guess Fireborn are going to roll Skinwolves pretty well. Fire damage and all that does really well into them. Anything else I want to bring? Are any of you that useful? Doesn't look like it. What can you be mounted on? Interesting. Maybe just take some more cav. Dragon Princes should actually run... Actually, yeah, Dragon Princes should run game over most of Norsca's stuff. Jeez, these are elite reinforcements. Okay, no, I need some rangers, actually. I need some rangers. Just to come in and clear up chaff. Gosh, this is an awkward spend. Where are the silver helms? Actually, we should take some reaver. Well, no, we don't need reaver archers. We have basic archers. Oh, excuse me. Another ranger. Rangers are really good here. What else do I need? I could just spam more infantry, but that's kind of boring and I think unnecessary. Chariots are a bad idea versus Norsca. This'll work. Probably. Pit of balance. Yep. Pit of balance. I mean, it got nerfed, but it's still really good. Khorne's thing is now whenever. Oh, the Khorne Soul Grinder? No, I think the range does work as intended. Just as intended, it's a piece of shit. Or do you mean the Skull Cannon? Because he didn't have a Skull Cannon, he had a Blood Shrine, which is, I think, the same icon. Look, the cross increase is making High Elves actually better. They've done pretty well so far. I know one of my clanmates played them in the tournament yesterday to great success. Watch for champions. Yeah, I have White Lions and Sword Masters that can deal with champions probably. Forgot about Fireborn and 3 Zencheti large units, and they still got 2k value yesterday. Yep, they're very good. The ones with Demonet's ROR, bring it to the guy, so still killed 3 units. That's 0 value, 3 games he played. Nice. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, my game is just so crisp and clean, like it's just so smooth. The camera movements are just so smooth. Is this what it's like having frames?
Archers.
Okay, so
Archers.
Orders
for
received.
anyone who's wondering, I had a
Shall be done.
what is it, GTX 960, which is like top of the line 2014. So I was very much overdue upgrading my GPU, and now I have a 260, I think. I should know. I just got it today, but
It is required. It is done. My duty served. The warden acts.
so like this is me coming out of the Stone Age as far as GPU.
March.
Okay, we got, what was that, Horserick? Horserick with full kit, looks like. Double Feral Manticore. I see no Familiar Balefiend of Shadows. We can use elite infantry. That said, Seafang still exists. Seafang does in fact exist. What do we have though? We have Berserkers. No Berserkers. Let's see how those Sword Masters do against Berserkers. We'll summon them in first.
Spearman. It will be done. Understood. Orders received. Acknowledged. It shall be done. As you say.
Eltharion
We got
moving.
Beast of Tashnar. Nice. Off a Soul Quench on Wolfric.
Guided by waystones.
Did some good damage.
Avenge the fallen.
We'll continue to tick away for a little more damage, but it's not nearly as broken when you don't abuse the bug.
As you say.
Eltharion.
I don't actually know who wins. I assume with full kit, yeah, Wolfric should beat the brakes off of Eltharion. Eltharion's probably just going to have to be more of a terror piece and just run around routing things. There's a Sorcerer of Death. He has Fate of Bajuna though, which could be problematic.
It shall be done. It shall be done.
Without
Manticores are coming in, but with Archer support we should be just fine against them. Wolfric's doing something. What are you doing, Wolfric? Pull these guys towards the center. We don't need to fight for the right.
We will obey. Forward.
onward.
Ancestors!
I'm recharging. Beast of Tashnar are anti-large, but if we get recharges, we should be fine. Fang does an annoyingly large amount of damage.
Hilarial. The warden marches.
Setting forth.
Battle calls.
Let's get the archers to support over here.
Archers.
These attached on themselves have a massive missile resist, if I'm not mistaken, so
Loyal.
be a little careful there. Probably get the Fireborn on the field relatively soon. They're not ITP, so we can drop and tear out these guys real quick. But we need to keep moving before those Manticores get on top of us.
Show no fear.
Pop this. Shoot the Manticores, please.
We will obey.
I didn't actually bring Loth and Seaguard. These are just basic archers, so those dogs should tear us apart pretty quickly.
Penance.
Pop an Apotheosis on yourself. Is Wolfric here? Not yet, but he's going to be.
Rises.
Oh boy, is he going to be. Okay, Altharion, you need to leave. You, my friend, have
Be done.
gotta go.
Loyal.
Seal.
Understood.
It's a lot of dogs. Good sir, that's a large amount of dogs.
Glory matters not. I follow my vow.
Okay, back off, back off.
Always
Get those. Yeah, we need the Fireborn. We need the Fireborn. There's just too many mobility pieces here that need reining in. So, Fireborn is the best answer we've got for that.
Eltharion. Azurion sends me. The Fang Sword hungers. Eltharion.
For Assyrian.
Can we get Fire Convocation? Not from where we are currently. And pop Fire Convocation there. Come on, give me those Dragon Princes, please.
Spearman. Fireball.
Pull back. March.
Acknowledge.
Now land. Bait that Manticore into the Fireborn. Altharion is not. Oh shit! I knew what I signed up for. I thought their spell resist would be enough. Damn, he's paying attention.
Eltharion moving.
Understood.
Spearman.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
Archers.
Without fail.
Yeah, peel off these Manticores. Kill them off one at a time. They're a problem.
Illyrian
Need some Rangers on the field probably. Help deal with shit and stuff and things. You guys can help countercharge the Skirm Cav. These dogs shouldn't be able to actually find my archers up on the high ground because they're buggy as hell. These cliff spots are really buggy, like things just can't path to them very effectively.
bleak, but
We should be fine in that regard.
Advance.
Berserkers coming in. Where are Swordmasters? They are surrounded and getting fucked. And did they pay for themselves? No, but they might have gotten bunted. I'm not entirely sure.
Pull back.
Okay.
Archers.
Like I said, not gonna be able to find my archers, which is hilarious. As hilarious as it is buggy. Wolfric is stuck, which is good. Keep healing up. Tharion, I need more presence on the battlefield. Spirit Leech is a bitch. But we actually don't really want to be stuck fighting in those berserkers. This archer's out, but yeah, this is not looking the greatest for us.
Advance.
We should be able to kill off the Manticore. Where's this Shaman Sorcerer? You're alone. You can die.
Moving out.
For duty.
Unithar.
What the hell? Okay. Pathing is fucky. That's the conclusion that I've arrived at, is that pathing is fucky in the extreme. That was supposed to be an attack order. Don't know why it wasn't. Should be able to go out his caster pretty well.
Will be done.
Can get a cheeky cap there. We are down pretty heavily in value, though. We do have healing, and he doesn't, which helps us a bit. Okay. Wolfric is on his way over, which means we need to get skedaddle. Manticore is dying to the Fireborn. Good, exactly as planned. Ah, those are champions. Swordmasters are getting fucked up by literally nothing, which is cool.
I follow my vow.
Yeah, let's try to get these Phoenix Guard on the field. They could actually help us grind through a lot of their infantry, as well as many of their large targets. Wolfric is alone, which means we can get him surrounded by those guys.
Orders received.
Horsemasters coming back in. They can die. Archers can come over here to this cliff, I think.
It will
Rangers
be
should
done.
do well against Berserkers.
Archers.
And yeah, they're just Spirit Leeching down the Fireborn as much as possible, which is problematic.
Loyal.
It shall be done.
For the ever queen.
I fight for Ivres.
I don't know, Silver and R are tanking like
As you
champs,
say.
but that's mostly because there's nothing really focusing them. Like, I feel like as soon as anything...
Penance.
Well, I guess there's no magic support for them, really.
Avenge the fallen.
Okay, you're just gonna die, so just
Let us
desummon you.
withdraw. Asser forward.
Eltharion.
Fireborn are doing good work, but alone, they probably aren't gonna be enough. Anything over here we can terror out? Really? Not looking like it.
Eltharion.
Come over here and kill these guys. Start moving this way. We need you guys over here. Rangers. Phoenix Guard to move up if we can. Wolfric is chunked out pretty heavily, but still healthy enough that we can't really land Eltharion very easily. Because Eltharion apparently is a squishy little bitch, which I didn't know. Beasts of Tashnar are still here, and okay, this Spirit Legion bullshit is getting annoying. I feel like the Archer line style might have worked better on an open map. On a tight map like this, it's kind of difficult to get a whole lot of value out of it.
Asa, move.
Quickly now.
Orders understood.
That said, the Rangers still should be able to grind reasonably well.
Obliterate them.
And Soul Quench Wolfric.
The Grim Warden rises.
That's a C thing. Cool.
Claim vengeance.
Alright, this has got to be it. We got to be able to take him out right here.
Empowered by vengeance.
Come on, Eltharion, you can do it, fam.
For duty.
Apace.
He got away? Okay, cool.
To the fray.
Asa, advance. As you say.
Get over here. We can try to cap the side point. He's got a massive pocket of units in the middle. We are up in value now, but he's still got a lot in the middle. So it's going to
Sirian guides us.
take us a long time to punch through that. We may be able to do it. It'll take us several weeks to do. So we need to try and play to our advantage, namely mobility, because we have better mobility tools on the field.
Obey.
And we have a flying mobile therapy. So are these throwing axes? No, they're just regular horse masters. Just perfect, that's what I wanted to see. The Phoenix Guard are actually doing pretty well. I guess they haven't had a whole lot of things threatening them, but still.
For duty.
They did alright.
March toward
Champions are a problem. We're low on WOM, which is not great. Okay, Norsca and Ice Hounds are coming in. I'm gonna need something over here to actually fend them off. I guess there's some Marauders. Cool.
Seal.
Bring you over here. Actually, there's nothing here to stop me from killing that caster. Aside from the fact that he's probably just bad off WOM, but you know, whatever. We get some Rangers to go over to on the left side and hold our own objective.
Can I be
We
praised
can come over here and snipe Wolfric, I think.
without fail?
Surrounded by our own cav.
Received.
Yeah, that should be fine. You can come over here and defend our own point.
in Moranian's name.
Come on, keep him trapped for a while. Just keep him trapped. That's all you gotta do.
Understood.
Eltharion can do all the heavy hitting,
It
all the
shall
heavy
be done.
lifting. You just gotta hold him there. Our archers being able to just sit back and fire is very, very helpful. Okay, he desummoned. That's fine. That actually is huge, because that means now Eltharion can do whatever the hell he feels like.
Without fail.
Eltharion can do literally whatever he wants now. Which, at the moment, he wants to snipe this stupid fucking Spirit Leech caster. If you're not aware, I fucking hate Spirit Leech. It's such a boring spell.
Goy.
The fang sword hungers.
Yeah, come in and start terror routing. Yeah, the dogs are gonna try cap, but they shouldn't be able to kill Rangers.
By Alariel.
Orior. Acknowledged.
Get on to point. Don't let them touch. Oh, those are basic Marauders. You can shoot them apart really quickly.
Attack.
Wherever I am needed,
No, we can get some Swordmasters back up to go charge the middle.
I fight for Ivres.
Phoenix Guard are still chugging along, which is kind of impressive. What's your leadership looking like? Your leadership is still really
Without
high.
fail.
Jeez. Get Eltharion in the back, see if we can terror out you.
Strikes.
Oh no. Get on that stupid cast. Okay, good. We took. Those Marauders are dying to the Rangers pretty effectively. Get me these guys to come recharge those dogs.
We away. Yes. No
Terror out those Horsemasters. Rangers come fight the dogs. We have another cav unit we can get.
Woeful tidings.
Yes, I realized I said I was going to summon
Sinner.
whatever I said I was going to summon. Swordmasters, but I had other things I needed to do instead first. Well, the casters routed. Berserkers can terror out. We're fairly far behind in objective tickets, but we're up a good deal of, well, not value, but we control the map. We're taking center. We hold right. We're going to take left here pretty soon. As soon as we can dedicate some resources over that way. Honestly, you guys can come here. All he's got holding left side is dogs. We have Silver, and Silver have actually been holding like champs this entire game.
For Tor Ivres. The
Go kill off that stupid frickin' caster. Which the constant spirit leeching has been getting on my nerves a lot.
Show no fear.
Okay, we'll get some sword masters to take him over on the right point. See how they do there. Just get in the back there. Shoot, shoot. Sword masters. Come over here and help me kill off those champions. Caster appears to be fucking dead at long last. I have a Phoenix Guard done. Not bad. They're holding down the fort, which is what matters. We don't have to 3-cap yet, which is good, because we don't want to. But we might be able to pretty soon. We can get, actually, we don't even need to wait for the sword masters. We have a fiery convocation we can just drop on them. As soon as they close to melee with our rangers. More dogs? Okay, we can get some silver helms in finally.
As you say.
Hold them in place, please. This spell takes 3 weeks to cast, so I need to make sure they're not going to be moving after I do. That should do some good work there. Yeah, that did pretty well for an undercast. Not the most impressive spell ever, but oh, actually, we need more shit on the left side. Silverhelm's got to go over here. Sword masters can clean up the right side. Archers can sit here and help. Masters can go over there as well. What here can be terror routed? Maybe you? Not likely. Manticore coming in. Manticore is actually a threat to Eltharion because he's quite low. You're not useful anymore. Can you withdraw, please? Silver and rallied on point, which is good for me. More Reavers to come deal with Beasts of Tashnar. Yeah, they took it back, but Swordmasters should be able to take care of things pretty quickly. So that Manticore does scare me. It could probably kill Eltharion if I'm not careful. Swordmaster should chew through that pretty well. We are taking things back on the left side with our Cav. Silverhelms are going to go elsewhere as soon as they're freed up to do so.
Following orders. Let us withdraw for the king.
Nope, nope, nope. I was lying to you. Don't do that.
Make of one proud.
Give me some more rangers over here.
Understood.
After 3-cap, I think so? Math is hard, so I'm not sure. But Swordmaster Hoth are doing a really good job holding this point. Go ahead and drop on these Berserkers, see if we can tear out. We're not going to be able to tear out the abilities, which is way too high, but we gotta save his abilities for when that Manticore comes at him. It does give him defenses, which I only just realized. Silverhelms come over here, pop this, try and survive, just weather the storm. Hold them off the point, make sure you guys are right on the line. And you need to keep moving, and we need anything fast. These guys totally have Vanguard, don't they? No, why don't Rangers have Vanguard? I feel like they should really have Vanguard. Okay, the Norsca Warhounds need to die. We're gonna take that objective. Okay, come on, take the objective, please. Okay, and you guys just need to chill on the objective. You can chill on the objective. I feel like we need more Cav in the vicinity. Okay, Eltharion got killed by the Manticore, but that's fine. Is it worth staying up for the Dragon Princes? Probably not, even though I need mobility tools. This is close. Way too close. Yeah, you're capping. Good. You summon you. You're the one that's capping. Eltharion can chase up with the Manticore, but it's a little too late. We're about to take the right side. Good. Phoenix Guard are finally dying off. That's fine. Rangers coming to the middle. As soon as we cap this, our Cav can come over. Chew on these Warhounds. We might get a Silver in to come over and sit on Objective 3 because we have literally nothing there. Eltharion survived. But the Manticore is such a massive threat to him. Is the terror worth the risk? Probably. How are these guys doing? You know, I summoned them twice, but they're doing alright for the fact that I summoned them twice. But I think we did just manage to clutch this game out. Tear out the Marauder Berserkers. Desummon the 18 Phoenix Guard. Try to keep the Manticore on the ground so the Eltharian's free to go about his business. You guys aren't going to catch them, so just state yourselves on the point in every direction so they can't do anything cheeky with capture weight. And yeah, that's kind of rear, like, backdoor shenanigans I was worried about. That's why we're sending Silver over there.
Acknowledged. For duty. Move.
Loyal. Asurian guides us.
Silver helms.
Manticore is getting beaten up. Yeah, I think we've got it at this point. Beasts of Tashnar shouldn't be able to kill. Oh, those are Reavers, not Silver Helms. Where are the Silver Helms? They're okay. They're the ones on the Manticore. Give me some more Silver and Guard on the field. They should be able to do just fine.
Apace.
Without hesitation.
You're just too big a risk at this point. You're too low health. You have no ammo. Got plenty on the right side. I feel like I just didn't have as many mobility tools as my opponent this game, and that really hurt me when I was trying to protect my archer line.
Spearman. We go.
So if I do this kind of style again, I'm definitely opting out of the Sword Masters, unfortunately, and bringing more cav. I really felt like I needed more cav. Speaking of more cav,
Illyrian Reavers. Orders understood.
Quickly now.
Asur forward. Draw back.
Spearman.
thing is, even if he takes this one now, it's too late, actually. Yeah,
Without
doesn't even matter if he takes.
moving out.
But I'm not even sure if he can through these Silverin coming in, as well as the Horsemen.
Setting forward.
Horsemen behind the spears, so that if they want to take the engagement to try and lower my capture rate, they have to actually like fight through my spears. They can't just fight the cav on its own.
Asur.
And the Beast of Tashnar will do pretty well. Spears can keep advancing because they really don't want to be in melee with me, so we can just kind of slowly zone them off the point. The Horsemen are lazy with their positioning. We can actually catch them with our cav, and all the damage from their missiles is going right into our silver shields.
For duty. Sinner. For our ancestors.
Forward.
That puts in our favor,
Yes. Without fail.
and that's that. That was close.
Glory is yours.
That was a close one. Not a big fan of Eltharion either. He's just not a great duelist. It's kind of what I brought him for, but he's just not that good at it. Silverin did pretty well, despite the fact they were fighting Berserkers most of the game. Rangers did really well. Archers did actually surprisingly well, given how disrupted they got, just how much like fire they took, or not fire, but dogs getting on them. Phoenix Guard didn't quite pay with themselves, but considering they took a Sea Fang like straight to the face, that's pretty good. Sword Masters, I summoned them twice, but I think they got Sea Fanged the first time, so. Fireborn didn't quite pay with themselves. Everything else did pretty well. Rangers have been impressing me lately. Alright, that's our second win on the board. I am being pinged in Discord. Is it important right now? It is not important right now. I'm being pinged in Discord again in a different server. Is it important right now? Oh, my opponent just said GG. Alright, what are you guys up to in chat? Just notice people aren't bringing Pit of Balance or the Vortex spells, so I've just been walking melee infantry out of Dwellers in Heart of Winter. Interesting. So GTX 970 lol. These have non-integrated graphics. Yeah, I think so. I thought I might actually win versus 2 failure mount course. It did not feel like that was the case. Then I was running away, not hitting back a lot of the time. Same map. I'm going to not ready up immediately, just so I can catch one chat. Zelda 3090 2 months before they announced the 4000 series. Not mad at all. How can integrated handle Total War games? Yeah, Total War kind of does a number on your PC. Supposed to be asleep 5 hours ago. Submit yourself to the fate of sleep deprivation, watching elves poke things with sticks. That is kind of all they do. Ah, Wolfric doesn't have AP. I didn't actually know that. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Very chance soon. TM. Lol. The rebound. Yeah, the rebound was rough. Masters lost their martial mastery. They aren't getting close to. If they aren't close to getting value, they probably won't. So let's my. Oh yeah, yeah. Is healing more efficient than Spirit Leech? I have no idea. Sword Master gets 6 martial melee attack and martial. 6 melee attack and martial master. Still not good enough. Yeah. GG. Didn't know I stream? Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and we have Dark Elves. This matchup is fucking cursed. This matchup is very good for the Dark Elves. Make that just poke down Malekith or Scourge Runners. Princess on a Eagle actually outrange skirmish. She's not AP. She might be able to do good work against them. That means we need a caster as well. Not sure what caster we want. We want net caster probably. Bring Shems and net for Scourge Runners and what's his face, Malekith. We need our banner. It's much faster going to the right. Noted. That's the real important stuff we're learning here. What's your range? You could actually do a good job. Let's try out you. Just on foot, just 750, basically SEM missile piece to shoot at Scourge Runners or Malekith or anything else. I think we just want a line of spears backed up by cheap archers. Light armor is completely worthless against Dark Elves because all their missiles are AP anyway. They're throwing a silver in as well. Still want that Fireborn, maybe? They're kind of risky here, I think. Dark Elves have a lot of good AP missiles. I should bring some bolt throwers, actually. Bolt throwers are really good at pressuring those same targets. Malekith, Scourge Runners, or at least the Dark Elf bolt throwers are. I assume these ones work the same. I'd be disappointed if they didn't. White Line's probably a good choice. They'll trade better into Corsairs than anything else we've got. These guys are so fucking expensive. And then I guess Silver Helms, they'll still probably lose to Cold One Knights. Oh yeah, fuck it, let's give it a shot. How do you make a balanced army? You try with Khorne, but with how expensive units are. Is it better to spam trash units than to utilize elite units? Yeah, elite units are generally a big risk. Elite infantry units generally just get nuked by spells or missiles and just get shit on and die. If you go for, the thing is with one elite, with an elite cav unit, like if you go like Knights of the Brazen Throne, which are a pretty good unit actually for the price with the buffs, but the difference between having Knights of the Brazen Throne and having two cav units for half the price is just a matter of, it's easier to dictate the terms of engagement when you have two, because you can force your opponent into a bad engagement. Because like you can take the charge with one and then get a rear charge, rather than just having to, you know, face tank and get the full charge. Like, yeah, words are, yeah, that probably didn't make sense. That was kind of rambly. Generally, the units are hard to utilize, aside from a handful of single entities that can do quite well. Going wider gives you more control over space, which allows you to, like I said, dictate the terms of engagement better, get better engagements. And this is a very complicated subject, and one I will make a video on at some point. But it's a complicated subject. I want to do it right. So that video has been in the works for a while. I'm not sure when it'll come out. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. The XPP killer. Thank you. Okay. I see more chat messages. I will read them between games.
Spearmen! Archers!
It shall be done.
I concur.
Fuck.
By your will. Agreed.
Understood.
Assos. Asur princess. At your command.
What do we got? Malekith on a dragon. Shocker. Why is it foggy? Is that a setting that just got turned on because my graphics went up? Because I don't like blur in the distance. I need to figure out what setting that is. Malekith's usual kit. Scourge Runners. Shot. This is a very, very original Dark Elf build. Very original Dark Elf build.
Quickly now!
Apace!
For duty! We will obey!
Asurian guides us.
High mage. With
Let me
Cathay.
just flap and start poking at Malekith. Give me a bolt thrower. I'll also start poking Malekith.
Of one.
They can also do well against Scourge Runners as well, hopefully.
My queen commands. What
Help us on
orders?
Malekith, please.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, it does.
My power is yours.
Eagle claw. We advance.
I'm just trying to make a line of spears to actually protect my missile pieces.
Astral guardian.
That did, well, it missed, but it still didn't do that well.
It will be done.
Lakor
That's
is
gonna.
surrounded.
Ow! Ow! Oh shit! Oh shit, my lord.
Guide my bow.
Orders received.
Focus on
Princess.
the Scourge Runners, 'cause they'll die a lot quicker than Malekith will. Malekith is really tanky. It's part of why he's such a problem for most factions to deal with.
With me.
Well, he's not like particularly tanky, but he
Seal.
heals a lot. The Soul Stealer. Enemy is a big fuck off dragon, so he is reasonably tanky as well.
Spearmen!
Please try to charge my spears with those chariots.
Without fail!
It'll go well for you, I promise.
It will be done!
Understood.
Without fail! Moving out! Spearmen!
Oh my goodness, he actually charged my brace spears. Yeah, don't do that. You take way more damage than the spears are going to, as you can see. Those spears just shit on these Scourge Runners. You charge... I mean, it's charge reflection, so... The chariots aren't even getting their charge bonus. They're not doing a whole lot of damage. And then they're taking extra damage for charge reflection. And they can't even push through because they're braced spears.
Fail!
They have a ton of mass. So now those chariots are fucked.
Illyrian reavers.
My spears should be your spears, especially since that's the one Silver and Guard. Yeah. That chariot is in trouble.
Eagle claw!
You guys focus on those Corsairs. Focus on those Corsairs.
Order. Orders received.
Forward, sisters. Onward. Men Louis. Araya, Men Louis. Orders.
Make Ulthuan proud.
Go ahead and pop a net on you guys. Punish the shit out of them, please.
Spearmen!
Setting forth. Cathay be praised.
I always forget that they have those abilities, goddammit. I keep forgetting.
Understood.
Loyal!
Noble lady. For Asurian. Ready. Winds of magic rise.
We away! As you say!
Alright, we can use some rangers up at the front line. Actually, probably would have been better off with white lions, but oh well, too late now. That chariot's fucked. Move on to the next chariot. Fuck it up, please.
To all.
Do we have a net available? No, we don't.
Will be done.
Malekith,
Archers!
we're kind of just gonna try to ignore him for the time being. We'll have to deal with him eventually, but we don't have the tools to deal with him right now. Well, actually, we don't have to deal with him eventually. We do not have to deal with him at all at any point in time, and we're not going to.
Will be done.
We're just going to ignore him and kill the rest of his army.
Champion of order.
Okay, these Scourge Runners are back. We blocked that entrance.
Orders received.
Old One Knights are a problem. I don't have any AP cap of my own to actually deal with them.
For duty! Kill them!
Daughter of Ulthuan.
Spearmen.
How do we deal with these things in our back line? Maybe we should have brought the Fireborn.
We will obey!
Go and drop that. Hopefully that'll be enough to rout these guys.
Bend to my will.
As I said, Malekith we don't have an immediate answer for. Have to poke him down with artillery and such. Let's fight on the left though with the Cold One Knights. I have a better idea though.
As you say. Orders received. Yes. We go.
I'm about to show you why it's better to have 2 cheap units than 1 expensive unit.
Archers.
Now these Cold One Knights are pincered. They can't do a whole heck of a lot.
Spearmen!
Seal.
Asur, advance! Asur, withdraw!
Hashem's on you.
Python, hear me.
And yeah, now the Cold One Knights are surrounded. And they're getting beat on by 2 units that cost... Admittedly, together they cost about 100 more. But the Cold One Knights are surrounded, and actually take a lot more... I thought they were going to still lose that, but no. This is the exact principle of elite units, that they can get outflanked by 2 cheaper units, and just take poor engages because of it. They can just be forced into bad engagements because they just can't control as much space as 2 units can. That's the general principle.
Ulthuan mage.
Illyrian reavers.
Battle calls! For duty!
Ulthuan mage.
Illyrian reavers.
Oh, the chariots are up there on the cliffside. Interesting. And yes, like I said, the Cold One Knights, they should beat both of these guys like head to head if it was, you know, one after another, head to head, but because I got both of them to rear charge because they were busy doing other things, like my 2 cheaper units traded up really heavily into
Without
a more
fail.
expensive cavalry unit,
Sinner!
which, as you might expect, is a win-win for me.
Spearmen.
So yeah, that's the basic principle of why
Draw back!
it's generally good. That said, like 1,000 gold unit isn't expensive. Like
Illyrian
a
reavers!
Cold One Knight is the unit that I would actually take, but that's the
For
basic
duty!
concept. That
Forward!
is the basic concept. We're doing a pretty good job of chewing through his Scourge Runners. We need to get some White Lions on the field to actually start chewing through the Corsairs he's bringing in, and losing our caster like a moron is not going to help us at all. White Lions. We need some AP to come chew through Corsairs. You're doing fine there.
Loyal.
But, you know, bring these guys over here and get a side charge. I see anything better to be doing. Our caster might route off the side of the map, which would be annoying. That's maybe a nasty breath attack.
Acknowledged!
Or not. You know, if Malekith just doesn't want a breath attack, that's cool by me too.
Archers!
White lions.
I'm gonna pop this on that one chariot. It should kill it.
Lakoi,
Properly
Soraya.
kill it.
Following orders.
Draw back!
This is very laggy.
Princess.
You out of ammo entirely? Cool. Desummon. Where are you?
It shall be
Do
done.
you need to exist here? I don't think you do. Come around the side. Actually, no, we've already taken the center. Okay, cool. Some
Acknowledged.
spears on Malekith. Get the archers somewhere else.
Orders received!
I see you. I see you. You're not getting past me. Well, you might get just past me, and then I'll fucking
Forward.
bamboozle you.
Acknowledged.
Illyrian reavers!
Princess of Ulthuan.
Silver helms!
Bamboozled.
Understood!
Separate our missile units so they don't get compromised by the same singular enemy unit. Cold One Knights are coming back. How did we get 3 of you over here, actually? That's just way too many. Get on the cliff, not you. You on the cliff. you on the point.
Princess of
You are
Alfwan.
plinking away at Malekith, which is good. I should have summoned this cav unit in front of you so he could actually catch you. Instead, we're just going to be evil and desummon this. Which means they drop their attack order, which means, well, now they're on these archers. That mechanic is so stupid, by the way.
Pull back.
Just want to say that mechanic is so dumb.
For Lothen!
The fact that I can do that shit is silly.
White lions.
Wielder of the winds. Winds of magic rise.
Okay, well, we were winning the center until those Cold One Knights showed up and rocked us. Actually, feeling pretty far behind in tickets, so we need to get on objectives reasonably soon. Because our rangers are just dying off the moment they touch an objective. Maybe we need...
Efua, bend to my will.
By your command!
White Lions over here to clear these guys off. You should be able to finish off that chariot. Looks like you did.
We go.
Cold One Knights in the middle are going to be hard for you to deal with. Get you some rangers over here to come take this objective. But yeah, this Soul Stealer blob in the center is not great for
Guard
us.
my bow. Moving out. Men
Let's just stop dedicating resources to Malekith. He's not going to die. Like, it's not...
At once.
I don't need him to die to win either, so...
Orion.
Princess of Alfwan.
You out of ammo? You're useless to
Sink
me.
your weapons.
It shall be done.
Serve the king.
They've brought too many bolt throwers. They did the job of killing the Scourge Runners. That's the only job they're really going to be doing.
Illyrian archers. We
They don't
away.
serve any other purpose. Like, I just overcommitted to dealing with Scourge Runners, and now I have nothing to deal with like, the rest of their faction.
Loyal.
Those are Silver Helms. They should probably get fucked up by these Cold One Knights. As Cold One Knights are AP.
Ulfwan mage.
White lions. Follow
Could be
me,
summoned.
Elves.
Rangers should be able to tear with those Dread Spears. White Lions get on the objective.
Orders
You can fight that fight. Your stats are good enough.
It will be done.
Dark Rider stats are pretty tragic, and yours are just way better because of Martial Mastery being,
Duty.
you know, balanced.
For Alfwan.
But I really need something to deal with all that elite cav they have, and I don't really have a good option for it.
Elves. For the king. Without fail.
Oh, a wet noodle fight over here, by the way. Those two have been going at it for ages.
Loyal.
For the Ever Queen.
Setting forth.
White lions!
Kill them.
Yeah, like I said,
Illyrian archers.
that's the nice thing about Illyrian Reaver archers is that they have melee stats comparable to regular Illyrian Reavers,
Silver helm.
so they do really well in melee.
Ulfwan mage.
How does Shems do against cav?
Scython, hear me.
Loyal. Urither.
Dark Rider repeaters are a problem that we don't really have a solution for at the moment, other than just spamming our own cav at them.
It will be done. Apace.
I guess our Scrim cav can do pretty well against them, but
Orders received.
not with Cold One Knights protecting them.
Archers.
It shall be
I'll take that
done.
objective, please. Thank you. We really need to start taking objectives.
Understood.
And we can. Nope. God damn it. Malekith routed my White Lions.
Bialarial.
Spearmen. We go.
Spellcaster. For order.
We Gasser, advance.
Seeking the foe. Lakoi Soraya.
Death to all!
Going abroad. Efua, bend to my will.
For the Dark Riders. Hopefully we can kill those Cold One Knights, but jeez, there's just a lot of Cold One Knights and shit.
Acknowledged.
Our spears coming. We do have our own spears. Rangers are doing fine on the right side, but they're going to be... it's questionable. Our caster, are you just about out of WOM? No, you still have plenty of WOM, but I feel like your WOM isn't useful.
I shall withdraw.
Just desummon you, because I'd rather have other things on the field. I need some silver in. I need a lot of things right now. This is not going well.
Loyal. one.
Yeah, I don't think we pulled this one off. There's too many cav units on the field. He's got his own infantry coming back in, and we just have to reinforce two main positions at once. Yeah, that matchup's really, really rough for High Elves. Okay, so how did the characters do? You did fine. You did jack shit. You did jack shit. Okay, the characters were useless. Noted. Good to know. Cav did not do well either. Lovely. And the Scourger still paid for himself, just except for one, despite him just throwing them into my backline. Just heedlessly into the fray. And once again being pinged in Discord. Is this... Oh, excuse, a third Discord is pinging me. Okay. I don't think I care right now. No, I don't. Oh, I got Slanesh leaking in. Lovely. Be gone, Slanesh. The joys of streaming on YouTube. Finding. Can Imric or Tyrion beat up Malekith? Tyrion can, but he can't catch Malekith. Imric... I don't know if Imric can 1v1. The thing is, it never will be a 1v1, because Scourge Runner is going to help him, as well as Soul Stealer. So Imric can never 1v1 him in the first place. Mito, thank you for being a chat and hosting Newbiters. Hey, happy to do it, dude. They're a lot of fun. Feel the units get wasted easier? Yeah, basically. There's a lot of damage sources in this game are capped by how many models they can hit. So having an elite infantry unit is gonna die a lot faster than having two cheaper infantry units. Like they can only hit, 3 or 4 models with an attack. Like a dragon, they can only hit 3 or 4 models in an attack. But if there's only 80 sword masters versus there's 2 units of spearmen, there's like 200 spearmen, it's gonna take them a lot longer to kill them, and you're gonna get a much better trade with the elite or with the chaff. More lag than 99 trying to load a JPEG. Am I on a tactical view? No, that's the debug camera. It's basically the dev camera that you can use. You can enable it with the INI files, which if you look up Total War Warhammer debug camera, there's a million guides on how to set it up. Which is why the 20 unit cap campaign makes it almost like you're playing another game. Yeah. Yeah, because in campaign it's about, like, okay, how many stats can I get in 20 units? Not about gold efficiency. Yeah, slot efficiency. Yep, exactly. Yep. What makes you pick the maps you for the next newbie tournament? I like them. They're pretty. There's not a whole lot of thought that goes into it. I just try to alternate so you're not playing the same maps over and over. Well, okay, so for the basic... There's like a subset of maps we use that are considered the most competitive ones. They're bad maps we never used, like Silver Spire's never used, Eye in the North is almost never used, and then for the map pack, I've went through and looked on them myself and decided, okay, which ones I think are the most competitive. And I've included most of those, I think. That said, those maps are subject to change for this week because some of them are bugged and I don't know when they're getting patched. Okay, Cathay. This matchup is supposed to be good for High Elves, and I don't know why. RTK Stingers played this matchup several times in a tournament the other day, and was just going nuts. But I don't know what he was doing, because I was not watching his games. do. We don't want you. You're a piece of trash. Why are you here if you're campaign only? Imric is probably not bad, because we're basically going to be rushing Cathay's box. Do horse Imric. Do we want a dragon? We don't need Lord of Dragons. We don't need you to be a strong duelist. I think we just want Dragonhorn, honestly. And you're an anti-large duelist, that's fine as well. We want a caster with Dwellers of Balance. What else do I want? Probably just want two approaches to this. Either I rush them with White Lions and Cav and Chariots and swarm them, or I use Bolt Throwers, try to pick off their artillery, and then rush them with Cav and Chariots and try to swarm them. I like the Bolt Thrower idea, personally. Oh wait, I know what he was doing. Oh yeah, it's troll as hell. Great Eagle caster with Earthblood, Dwellers Below, and Armor of the Stars, so I can go invisible, fucking just sneak up and one-shot his artillery. So with Dwellers Below. So I can just go have a fucking invisible giant eagle. A great eagle. Although dragon doesn't get it, so it's gotta be the eagle. Yeah, Armor of the Stars just hidden for fucking ages. Then I'm gonna go with, what do you guys do? Guardian and Armor Sunder. And we'll go with the basic ones. We want more width. Then Rangers probably aren't. They're gonna get torn apart by archers. How bad are High Elf Chariots? Actually, we could try to go Nobles on Chariots. Cathay has always really hated Chariot. Oh my goodness, you have Armor of the Stars as well? Why? Oh geez, you're expensive as hell. Fuck that. Why are your Chariots so goddamn expensive, High Elves? I feel like I just want to take the Tyrannok Chariots. Am I wrong for wanting to take the Tyrannok Chariots? I know we had Lothern Sea Guard. They actually trade pretty well with a lot of missiles with their shields. Let me grab, what can we make work for the price? Probably just a couple of spears. That works. This works fine. This looks fine. Nothing could go wrong. We don't need the Fireborn. Do probably want some Silver Helms. I want to try some Chariots. Chariots have generally been very good into Cathay. Rangers, even though they don't have fucking Vanguard, though they should. You're on an Eagle, so we don't actually have a terror source. Do we want to bring a bird of some kind? Birds cause terror, right? Yeah, they cause terror. They're the cheapest terror High Elves have, right? Which is kind of ass, to be honest. What else do we want? Actually, who's online? Can I just DM? No, he's not around. Dang it. The hell else do I want? Probably getting the rest of our Lothern Sea Guard and reinforcements. And then I guess we can just bring another Silver Helm. Sure. Fuck it. Map pack's getting updated today? Nice. Is there a way to use map pack in ranked queue? So, the thing with using mods, hey Fao, you can use mods in ranked queue. The thing is, when you're using a mod, you can only play the game, in I think any multiplayer setting, with another person who is running the same version of the game, i.e. has the same mods enabled. So, if you and a friend both have the mod pack enabled and go on ladder, you'll get matched with each other, almost certainly. I think this is how this works. I'm not 100%. I haven't tried it, but so if you and your friend are on, and you both get on the ladder at the same time, have the mod pack installed and queue up, you'll get matched with each other because you're the only ones with compatible game versions. So yeah. That said, I don't know that the game will actually choose from those maps inherently. I haven't tested it. So yeah. I don't know if the game will actually randomly select to give you those maps or not. I don't know how the game is coded in that regard, how the matchmaking is coded.
Archmage.
It shall be done. White lions. It will
Okay,
be
we're gonna
done.
play this real slow.
Lions.
Loyal.
Loyal.
Oh, it's so smooth.
White lions.
Sweet graphics.
Spearmen. We will obey.
Deploying on either side because we want to make sure we're out of line of sight
Northern Sea Guard.
when they start up because artillery is scary. I'm not gonna ready up so I can actually catch up on chat a little bit. Where did we leave off? Celestial in. They're multiplying, please help. Listen up a ton. What's that shit trees? Okay. These are pink ones have left. Flesh can't make it through any tournament bans, has to find an alternate way to work through multiplayer scene, yeah, basically. Think it's necessary to use debug cam? Yeah. Well, it's not 100% necessary, it's definitely a competitive advantage. You can see more of the battlefield. You can do well in tournaments. I didn't always use it. There was a time when I didn't use it and I just played with the normal camera and I did fine. I know there are other people that don't use it, but being able to see more of the battlefield gives you more information, you can make more informed decisions, so it's usually better. It's usually a competitive advantage. Between Chaos and Khorne, what do you think is overall better? I assume Chaos because you have more to choose. Also because Khorne is just bad. Not having magic is really rough. Your infantry really don't perform for the price point. Khorne's just not in a great spot right now. And Chaos is like the top of the meta. Chaos is just really good. Their skirmish cav is good. Their lords are amazing. Their infantry is good for the price. Spawn are good. Trolls are probably really good now. They got buffed, so trolls are probably really good. Yes, Chaos just has all the good things, and Khorne just kind of sucks. You saw look at Till Tavern, saw that 100% win rate versus K in 4 games. That was all Stingers. RTK Stingers did that 4 times. So I know this matchup is winnable. I just don't remember what exactly he was doing. Alright, my opponent readied up, so let's get going. Okay, what have we got? Okay, what am I scared of here? Probably like a firing rocket, maybe some celestial dragon. Oh, those are triple gold chevron jade warriors. He has 12 units. How many can I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No artillery. Oh, my friend, you're making my job so easy.
It will be done.
Fire range were like the only thing I was afraid of.
It shall be done.
Disclaimer, artillery is not good in every matchup. Just in this one. It's a pain for me to play around. But like an archer box like this, my Loth and Seaguard trade pretty well into them. I think, I've been led to believe. And my White Lions are really hard for them to kill because they have armor and hefty missile resist. So unless they have Celestial Dragon crossbows hidden somewhere in here, you're not a huge threat. And what do you have? I assume Talons of the Night and no healing. Well, ain't that nice of you? Why are you just sitting in the back of your spawn, my friend?
We will obey.
I find this behavior quite odd.
Northern Sea Guard. For duty.
Destiny sends me.
What is your goal here, Bear Dragon?
True magic is mine.
Without fail. Understood.
Without hesitation.
What the hell is happening here? Like, why is he just sitting back there?
Orders received.
Archmage.
What is he waiting? He's summoning the ROR Terracotta, isn't he? Is that what's about to happen? Am I about to get trolled with the fucking ROR Terracotta? Is that what's in store for me?
We go! Quickly now! We will obey! Swiftly!
Weaver of the
I fucking knew it! I knew it!
Tyrannok chariots!
Lothen Seaguard!
Acer Archmage.
I'm really not scared of that thing. I don't have to kill it at any point in the game. And its missile aura isn't that useful,
Lothen Seaguard!
for being
Your
honest.
command!
Loyal!
As you say. Asa, move! Spearman! It will be done.
Acer Arch.
She's gonna pop up and just do a Talons the Night on me immediately, isn't she?
Without fail!
Yeah, Ying is running ahead. I assume she's gonna drop a spell here, so I'll just sit here and wait for it.
Tyrannok chariots!
Should we go bully her with the chariot and just knock her over so she can't cast? It'd be kind of funny.
Unlimited
We have
power.
a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
I actually did pretty good damage to her. Jeez. Or not.
Tyrannok
Maybe not.
chariots!
Oh, that's not bad damage. We need to try out Fire Will because now you're in the aura. So she is a foot character, so she will get bullied by chariots pretty effectively, which is pretty funny, but we also need to avoid that.
Advance!
It is my goal. Mage ready.
Loyal! We will obey!
Orders received. Without fail.
Where I predicted.
Weren't there 4 of you a second ago?
We away!
Hold on, where's the 4th chariot? Oh, it's there. It's just hard to see in the darkness. Okay, cool.
White Lions. Orders received.
March!
Understood.
Loyal!
Do 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 do. It's free chariot real estate. Free chariot real estate.
Acer Archmage.
So these spears aren't braced, so they're not nearly as much of a threat. But also, I can just run downhill and do a lot of damage on the charge. And just keep going about my merry way, because there's no mass here to stop me.
Master of sorcery. Archmage repositioning.
For duty!
And now we spring our trap.
It will be done!
Moving out.
Acer Archmage.
And fuck those longbows right up.
Summon the winds.
For Astoria!
I am sent.
Unithar!
By Alariel.
White Lions! For Ulthuan!
I think that was definitely worth it. Oh, that didn't do as much damage to the longbows as I was hoping, to be honest.
For Ulthuan.
Still, it's pretty good damage, nonetheless. And longbows are a really tricky target to actually pin down and kill,
To all.
so it's not a bad spot to be in.
Acknowledged. Tyrannok chariot! Forward!
Acknowledged.
Hoef guides me.
Loyal!
Lothen Seaguard. Ancestors. For duty.
The winds flow through me.
Do 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 do. So yeah, that ROR Terracotta is going to do literally nothing this entire game.
By Alariel!
Yeah, because that's what Terracottas do. Is literally nothing. That's unfortunate.
Lothen Seaguard.
Shouldn't have let that happen, but oh well.
Asa
Not the end of the
forward.
world. All I've got left are silver helms, right? Come down this way. Nothing back capping me or anything, right? No?
For
Cool.
duty.
I go. for
Chariots finally died.
Ulthuan.
Oh well.
It shall be done! Asa, advance!
Orders received. Apace. For duty.
Go ahead and target. What around here is lightly armored? Yeah, just focus on the ones that are low, I guess.
It will be done! Tyrannok chariots!
It is fated.
Silver helms come up here. Drop another dwellers on those cav. His units are in skirmish mode, so Unfortunate. These are spear units. I don't know if he's aware.
Observe my
These are, in
radiance.
fact, anti-large
For the king!
archers. They have spears in melee, so
Quickly now!
not really a great spot for longbows to be in the first place. Now that the longbows are done, my chariots are back to doing whatever the hell they want, which is exactly what I desired. Because chariots are fun. Okay, stop friendly firing, start shooting something that's actually going to deal damage. You guys need to back off a little bit so you don't get pulled into the radius of the Arwar Terracotta. Because we don't want his missiles, him to start reflecting our missiles back at us. That would be not great.
Lothern Seaguard!
Tyrannok chariots! For order!
Yeah, the chariot is just a distraction card effects. Like, if it kills things, great. If it doesn't, it means that his archers are not firing at my front line, and his front line is fighting unsupported. Go and drop an Earthblood here. Heal up. Why are you in melee?
Hold my power.
You are a Lothern Seaguard. Why are you in melee?
Lothern Seaguard!
You guys actually just focus on the Terracotta.
We advance
Like, I know you're not AP, but
for Assyria.
against a big mole monster like that,
Battle call.
you can do a lot of damage. Yeah, you do pretty well.
Silver
Ah, shit, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, actually, run away. Run to our spears.
Assyrian fire. Archmage repositioning.
Suppose we could have just Dwellers them, but yeah, that feels cheap. Dwellers feels cheap. It's a bullshit spell.
Death to all! Silver helms!
Asa, move!
Loyal! Move! Setting forth! Ancestors!
I feel like things are going pretty well for us, all things considered.
Archmage.
Drop an Earthblood there.
Witness true magic.
Orders received! For the king! To battle! Loyal!
A prudent position.
Lothern Seaguard!
The Terracotta's going down pretty effectively, but you guys did back up a little bit to avoid its aura once again. And this is a nice, juicy Dwellers Below cast.
Magic's
Ah,
unleashed.
very balanced spell. Oh, yeah, she's dodging it. But unfortunately for him, dodging it doesn't matter.
Tyrannok
Because,
chariots.
as I mentioned, it's a balanced spell.
Setting forth!
There's my other chariot. Okay, you're up here fighting. That's fine. Okay, the Terracotta's finally in my back line. So you guys need to back up a little bit more. But it's almost dead as is, so. You guys up, you can start putting some damage on it. Yeah, I'm starting to see why this matchup is bad for Cathay.
White lion!
They cannot kill white lions.
It shall be done! For
Oh,
Assyria!
those Cav actually did manage to dodge the Dwellers. Good on him. Unfortunately, he just kind of let me take the entire map, and then had his units on his archers on skirmish mode. Which Jade Warriors, they're really tanky for their price, but without Harmony because their archers are kiting back, and they, I mean they're just not gonna. I mean even with Harmony, they're not gonna kill anything. Their weapon strength is garbage.
Sir Archmage.
Acknowledged!
Like they do one thing really well, and that's hold.
Asa advance!
And well, you're not trying. You don't have any space to hold because you just sat in the back of your spawn until you could summon your Terracotta, which proceeded to do nothing because that unit isn't very good.
Asa forward! Silver helms!
Sir Archmage.
Tyrannok chariots!
Okay. You end up changing board landing so spawns are closer and the map is slightly smaller. Nice. Make the map as competitive as possible. Yeah. There's just so much backfield on that map that it just feels like your units have to spend like there's just a tax of about a minute or so before your units can actually do anything unless they're cav units, just because the spawns are so far back. Yeah, white lions are a real problem for Cathay, it seems. They were not dying and they were chewing through Jade Warriors. Very, very quickly. Silver Helms did fine. Chariots, like I said, they're actually reasonably well considering like they were just such a problem for him. Lothern Seaguard just kind of farmed value off of that Terracotta. And that Terracotta got 580 value. Woo-wee. Alright, I'm gonna take a second here and catch up on chat. Next map is gonna be a smaller chaos theme map. I am here for it. I like chaos themed. Map X getting updated 8 p.m. EST. Nice. Wish you could stream snipe me and lose awfully. Yeah, you're welcome to try. Love to see those games. Yeah, me too. Is there somewhere I can get into some practice matches and get some critique on me and Little Mao? I keep watching tourneys and it's feeding a drive on a feed. I don't want to go in at a level I'm not ready for. So did somebody get ahead beat me to it? But yeah. So yeah, my Discord has some channels for it, but they're not that active at the moment. The best places are either Anticity's Training Gym, which is a Discord just for practice games, or the RTK Citadel, which is the RTK clan Discord where there's always the clan members are practicing. We have a lot of non-clan members that just hang out and play games. So I will drop a link to that in chat. Yeah, there's that. Like I said, I think there's a channel in my Discord for looking for games. Like it's explicitly for that. Yeah, looking for games till war practice. That's what that's for. Go ahead and use it if you want. My Discord just isn't terribly active because it's only just been created. I haven't done a whole lot with it yet. Yeah, so like I said, that's where I usually practice, is in the Arcade Discord, as well as most of the clan members. We're usually on from like, I don't know what it is. For EST, it's like, I don't know, there's usually someone in there from like 1 p.m. to like 10 p.m. EST most days. High Elves are the best, yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, I've had a lot of requests for a High Elf guide, so I need to actually learn how to play High Elves first, so here we are. You won hockey home to High Elf stream, good stuff, yeah. He's dope to watch, glad to hear it. White Lions POP? They're a little pricey for what they do. They're fine. I think they're one of the better units in the roster, but they're still a little pricey. That's what was fixed on the map, now it's less than 2 minutes to center point for dwarf units. Nice. So 11 a.m. my time. Like I said, it's not a scheduled thing. That's just used when people are active. Most of the RTK guys are NA these days. A lot of the EU guys don't really like domination, so they haven't been around much. So that's usually when people are on. But sometimes they're on earlier, sometimes they're on later. It's just whenever people hang out. Like I said, there are a bunch of non RTK players in there who just hang out as well. Okay, I think we're caught up on chat. Get this going. Alright, what are units I haven't experimented with? I haven't tried a kite style yet. I could, well, not on this map, but if I get one of the bigger maps, I could do a kite style with Shadow Warriors and see how that works. As well as I could play with some of the big SEMs. I suspect dragons aren't that good. If I want a dragon, I'll bring out my lord. Skaven. You cause terror? No, you don't. You don't even cause fear? Really? What's good about you then? Why don't you bring a bird for terror? Although it's a little sketchy against Skaven. Probably just want a fuck ton of cheap archers, right? Pretty good against Skaven. I don't know. So we'll bring the same. You're the princess, but you're not an archmage. How much does an Orcast Dwellers cost? 21. And Buna costs 22. We're gonna bring a stealth Buna caster. Buna one-shots weapons teams, and weapon teams scare me. So we're gonna do that. What else do we want here? Nobles on chariots could be decent. Rangers are gonna be our front battle line. I just don't know if we want them immediately. Bolt throwers could be okay. I think we probably just want a ton of cheap archers. It is most of our missile units, so that was probably fine. We're gonna want something that causes terror, probably just the cheapest one. We do not need the Fireborn in this matchup. We are going to need a bunch of Rangers. Rangers are our best bet for just chewing through Skaven chaff quickly. Basically, we want the cheapest of everything because we're up against Skaven. And cheap is usually good here. Basically, because globes exist, they just delete everything regardless of its quality, so just want the cheapest stuff. Why are you so much more expensive than you? I guess the stats are better, but it's a chariot. Who gives a fuck about stats? Mass on these. Okay, the mass isn't quite the same, but it's close enough that who cares? I guess I'll bring some spears as well, but I'll just bring some silver helms. This looks fine to me. I could also go Shadow Warriors, actually, but again, this map is kind of rough, so... I could try a Bolt Thrower Cheese, but I've done Bolt Thrower Cheese a million times with Dark Elves, so we'll just do this. At RTK Discord, all I have is of use in there. Love you, Adelmo. What's the Losman equivalent of 40k? Anyone know? Probably Tyranids? Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know, I feel like Tyranids are more like Skaven. I don't know what the Lizardman equivalent would be. Probably the Tau. Disclaimer, Adelmo is joking. We love Adelmo. Like you're missing something with Shadow Walking is? Yeah, I haven't tried them much yet. I've heard they're decent. Thanks, Adelmo. Alright.
The winds flow through. I saw Archmage.
Oh my goodness, every time I load I'm just like, the grab, it's so smooth.
Archers, without fail.
Orders received.
This map does actually somewhat negate our ability to go as wide as we'd like with our archers. We're gonna have to get a little creative as far as positioning. Probably want to just honestly stick to trees for the time being because there's any number of things that could just nuke us from long range, which we don't like. Don't like getting nuked from long range. Yeah, Adelmo's been in RTK for almost as long as I've been alive. Just for reference, anybody in chat. So, Adelmo is a pillar of the clan. And he gets teased a lot about it. We actually have more units than the Skaven. That's kind of impressive. Okay, I'm gonna use this immediately this time, like you're supposed to. There's no reason not to spam these kinds of abilities. I just keep forgetting. Let me freaking move that way, please. Move out of the lines of fire immediately. What do we got? We got Motars, we got Rattlings, we got Throt the Unclean. Haven't seen him in years. So yeah, being that mortar is my first order of business. And these are just clan rat spears, clan rats, clan rat spears. There's a lot of things we can't see, which leads me to believe there's probably a bunch of gutter runners. Like the most likely culprit. Okay, then there's more Rattlings. I'm not super scared of Rattlings, honestly. Don't my archers outrange? Yeah, my archers substantially outrange them. So we can just shoot them to pieces.
Understood.
Hug this cliff to avoid getting shot.
Asa forward.
Advance! Asa, advance!
Do enough for Bajuna? We do enough for Bajuna.
Without fail.
I saw Archmage. Following my destiny.
Without
Station some archers on the cliff, some archers down here.
at once.
I mean, Skaven don't have much armor, so all these cheap archers will do really good work here. Now what else we want? What? Our terror source. Efficiency doesn't seem to have a net caster, a Howling Warpgale caster.
Advance.
As you say.
For duty.
Without fail.
Yep. And they're gone. Well, they actually didn't die as fast as most other things usually do.
Understood.
Now that the mortars are gone, my archers can push up and start firing. Range to get out in front just in case.
Loud.
Firing. A good spot. And make sure those poison mortars don't come back.
Archers.
Lovely, lovely. Shoot the rat ogres. Our rangers can clean up the clan rats pretty easily. Shoot those rattling guns for me. Moth and Seaguard. We have we do have shit on this side. We'll get some something over there. We'll get some cav over there. You rallied. Drop a spirit leech to finish you off. Honestly, the mortars shooting them is complete and total waste of time.
Without question.
Like, the mortars aren't going to do anything to it.
Forward.
Okay, I was not expecting that flank on the right, and I'm paying a bit of a troll toll for it. Get some... No, there's no point in silver helms since there's rat ogres, which are AP anyway. And those are... Okay, those are poison wolf rats, though. The archer's doing good work. Cav can come in and clean up.
Archers.
And we are up in absolute ton of value. Good. Okay, good. There goes the rattling gun, which is the only real threat to us. Intercept those wolf rats, please. Actually, just counter... Okay, no, good. Okay, wolf rats are gone. Nice. Shoot the rot. You can move up to the cliff. You can chill here. You can move up to the point. What do we got coming in? Rakogri and Storm Vermin. Either Storm Vermin. Sword and Shield. I guess they'll be a little tough for me to kill. Some Spearmen to help hold the line. Taking this side pretty convincingly. You guys can stay on the cliff and keep firing. Really no way to pressure you without the mortars. You can push up to the point and help take. Move this way, move this way. You start doing things and stuff. Probably. Ratters actually beat the shit out of my cav. Which is kind of unfortunate, but they will die to those archers before too terribly long. Now for the bombs. Warp lightning cannon. Buna's not gonna one-shot that, so we gotta get our bird back there probably. Although, am I really scared of a warp lightning? It's not gonna kill my archers.
As you say. Attack.
Move.
Okay. These are going pretty well, all things considered. Send some cav deep in the back to get on top of those artillery pieces. You guys, you're not quite in range of those rattling guns, and those rattling guns go out to my lord. They'll pop Armor of the Stars and go invisible. You go finish off those guys. The bird has gotten onto the warp lightning cannon. You guys, folks, fire the storm vermin. Cav, keep moving, keep moving.
Victory point.
Nope, you're not in range. If I give you an attack order, you'll fucking full send it.
Lawyer. It will be done.
Move up on this side.
Shall be done.
Look at those wolf rats. You're actually tearing them apart really quickly. Jeez, I did not realize you were so good at that job.
It shall be done.
Yeah, the archers on the cliffs are just really hard for anybody to deal with. 180 range archers on these cliffs is just like, look how far they can reach. Like, unless you have archers of your own, they're just it's such a power position. Throt and the bird. I feel like we outnumber Throt very heavily, and we'll kill him.
By your command.
You can chase off.
And I be
You fight Throt. You chase the poison mortars. Okay, never mind. We're good. And this game is over. Skaven are really hard to play in Dom. They're quite good if you know what you're doing, but they're really hard to play.
Asa, move! Setting forth.
By your command! Advance!
Observe
Stormvermin,
my
Warp Lightning
radiance.
Cannon crew. Throt is leaving.
Go.
This Mortal Coil. Really should finish him off. Dead Throt. And without your Lord, Skaven are not going to fight for very long. We're up 22 units to 8 against Skaven, which, you know, usually you expect our units to be much more elite, and in this instance, they very much are.
As you say.
Yep, kill those wolf rats.
Saurians fire.
Let's keep going. Our bird can get airborne. But, yeah. We don't really want to push up very far, because we have so many archers on the cliff, so we just kind of want to chill with.
Follow
Like,
me,
that
Asa.
cliff is just a fine position for them to be in, so we want to stay there. Our bird, however, can start dropping some hot fire. That damage is incredibly underwhelming. Not... Okay, it's 50% AP. Like, it should be doing better than this, I feel like. The Warp Lightning Cannon is back online. I'm not fond of.
We away!
You're not a Cav. You're not a Cav.
Asa, move!
Illyrian Reavers.
I sally forth. I summon the winds.
Begone, Slanesh.
Asur Archmage.
Begone, Thought.
Behold my power.
We go!
Alright, fuck what I said. Push up. We're far enough ahead, it doesn't matter. You can no longer land in that vicinity.
High mage ready.
Landing there suddenly seems like a really bad idea.
Archers, orders received. For duty.
Okay, let's just push. There's nothing to stop us.
We away. Move. Illyrian Reavers.
Moving.
What does Bina do against Rat Ogres? Because Rat Ogres are definitely a valid target for that as well.
Asa, forward!
Asur Archmage.
Loyal. You're in there.
Not well. Not well at all. Love it.
Spearman.
Happy to see it.
It will be done! Loyal!
Illyrian Reavers. Weapons ready. Assyrian guides us.
Asa, attack!
Actually, yeah, shoot the Rat Ogres.
Move!
I will not tarry.
Understood!
Fire aerial!
We away!
Spearman. Orders received.
Yeah, that,
For duty. For Assyrian.
what do you call it? Bina didn't do a whole lot to the Rat Ogres.
For our ancestors!
Spearman.
We advance!
Fuck. 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 That's not my bird. Usually, when I have SEMs, they're in number 2. I just hit number 2 and gave all of my archers in order to move.
It shall be done!
We will obey. Ancestors.
Without fail!
Asur Archmage.
Loyal!
Moving out! Arch!
Yes! We away!
Assyrian guides us!
Quickly now.
Disciple of Khorne.
Quickly now! Serve the king!
March. March. It shall be done. Assyrian guides us.
Quickly now!
Archers.
Focus the rat ogres. They're the biggest threat, but
Sends me.
I don't know. Yeah, this is one of those games I can probably step away from the keyboard and be fine. What are you guys up to in chat? Okay, not a whole lot.
Silver Helms.
Yeah, if you're playing Skaven into High Elves, like, you probably just want to take Howling Warp Gale. It's probably just not auto-include in most Skaven builds these days, is Howling Warp Gale. Against any faction with flying units. Very, very strong.
Silver Helms.
Especially when combined with Giselles or Rattlings.
One proud.
Got rid of the Slanesh bots, yeah? Yeah.
Spellcaster Supreme.
Silver Helms!
It is my destination.
Without fail. Advance!
To battle!
Orders understood.
Alright, one more unit. We've got our entire army in the field.
Sir, move!
Come on. Boom. Full army. I'm not going to desummon that
Yes!
just because I want to keep my full army on the field.
As you say.
He has what he has. That guy in the back, that wolf rat that just routed off, and this guy in the back of mine. Oh no, the shattered one doesn't count, so it's just this one in the back of my spawn.
Weaver of the winds.
Make Ulthuan proud!
Archers!
Elven might. Assur Archmage.
What have you done? Not bad. Paid for yourself. Get routed.
Of Hoeth.
Yeah, not bad.
By Hoeth. Master of sorcery.
I knew it. Unending glory.
Unending glory. Elf-tide, indeed. Yeah, the archers just got to sit up there uncontested. Like, you need the mortars to kill them, but you need Howling Warp Gale in conjunction with the better position from the Rattlings to actually protect the mortars, and then Howling Warp Gale to actually net my lord when she comes by to drop the spells. That said, Armor of the Stars makes that very difficult. But also you just need basic Lobadiers to kill my infantry as well. Okay. On to the next one. You know what the funniest thing I realized about streaming on YouTube so far is? I can like my own shit. I can just go around and like all of my own videos, which just doesn't make sense to me. I don't get why that's a feature. Alright. On our hand, we can try the kite style here reasonably well, depending on the faction. Why do I play Land Domination? I play land battles occasionally in with friends, but on ladder in specific, land battles are just so toxic because there's no rule set. Like when you play tournaments with land battles, there's a rule set so that people don't just corner camp or sit in forests or just fly around with the single entities you can't interact with. And in ladder, there's no rules like that, so it tends to be just a massive headache to deal with. Why I don't play them in tournaments is because that kind of stuff is like actively helpful, so it's usually in people's best interest to do that kind of, to try and get away with that bullshit in tournaments, and it's just a headache, and I don't really enjoy it. So I much prefer domination. Ogres. What do we want against brogres? Probably the lore of balance. Blood and dwellers. This is all fine. Do I need armor of the stars? Maybe not. How do I deal with an iron blaster? An interesting question. I don't know if I do, to be honest. Oh well. Dragon? Fuck it, dragon. We don't need armor of the stars. Yeah, let's try Shadow Warriors. Max Shadow Warriors. Actually, we can Shadow Walkers as well. What's the difference? It's just poison and some bear stats and anti-infantry that's literally useless here. And more HP. And less models. Why not? No, that's why not, because unit capped. In that case, give me just 5 spears, which can just sit in the back until things start. Fireborn are probably good here. You know, anti-large cav against ogres is probably just a good idea. We need a terror source. Bring this one this time, I think. Yeah, the -8 melee attack against ogres is pretty brutal. Bolt throws are fine. I just don't feel like I need them here. It's pretty much a spears. This may come as a shock to many of you, but spears are good against ogres. Crazy, I know. Can I get 2 silver humps? This looks fine. We'll give this a shot. How many infantry can you kill with that cav in 5 minutes? Which cav? The Fireborn? Perhaps maybe we're just playing them today. I'm playing them because people have been asking me to make a guide on them, and I need to learn how to play them before I can make a guide on them. So, now they just got buffed, I figured it was a good time to do so. So, here we are. Oh, the Fireborn infantry units? Not that, well, they're anti-large, so they'd rather be fighting, like, ogre bulls and stuff, but infantry can probably kill, like, a fair few marauders if you cycle charge well. If we're talking, like, marauders is like your standard baseline infantry unit, you could probably kill in 5 minutes? I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't used them that much. Probably do decent shock damage. Advanced infantry are probably better off with the basic variant rather than the ROR. I don't know, they could kill, let's say, at least 4, maybe 5. If they're just, again, if the Marauders are just sitting in an open field letting you cycle charge them. Which they shouldn't be, that'd be a silly thing to do. Ogres, better not, the capture change are still low tier. I have not played with Ogres yet. Seaguard versus Ogres? Seaguard are probably really good. I wanted to try the kite style, so we're here with Shadow Warriors. Loth and Seaguard are probably really good against Ogres, though. The one issue with that I can see is Lead Belchers just shredding your Loth and Seaguard. Why did I bring a bird for terror when I also have a dragon for terror? Oh well. I didn't really think that through.
Shadow Warriors!
Like I said, my spears are going to chill in the back. I don't really want to engage in melee until after I shoot the shit out of them. They're just going to chill with fuck back here. How many charges they survive? Again, against non-AP infantry, they won't take a lot of damage when they're cycle charging. So they could do, like, probably a lot over time if you give it enough time. It's just a matter of how quickly they can do it. That's with most armored cav, especially elite armored cav. Like, they don't take a lot of damage on the charge because their armor and their mass. So it's very hard for infantry to actually damage them unless they're charging brace spears, which would be silly. They can survive a very, very long time. That's one of the big benefits of armored cav. As far as per each charge, I don't know. I'd have to test it. where best units to always bring in a Chaos Army and the best hero. Units to bring is usually Skirmish Cav. Chaos Skirmish Cav is just really, really good. As far as the heroes, I am completely blanking on which heroes they have, so ask me again between games when I can look at their roster. No Horn of Morn, Lead Belchers, that's gonna be a problem. That is gonna be a problem. I didn't think about the Arwar, fucking Stonehorn. The Fireborn is probably our best answer to that. Problem is it's just gonna run right over our archers. I'm gonna bring our spears up a bit.
It will be done.
We will obey.
What are you? Ogre Bulls, Noblars, Ogair Boulets.
It shall be done.
Yeah, we got the Fireborn on the field early. And need our dragon to go and shut down the Lead Belchers for us, though.
Without fail.
Lacoy.
Loyal.
Fire, back off.
As you say. Acknowledged. For duty.
That was actually a lot of damage on that thing. You guys didn't actually fire, though. Come back here. Scrag's not that big of a threat to our dragon, especially since we can heal it up. So, keep going. Keep going, and yeah, we need the Fireborn to actually come and deal with that Stonehorn for us. They're really the only thing we have that can actually shut it down. It's taking a lot of missile fire, which is like a lot of damage missile fire, which I thought was like the whole point of the thing is that it's resilient to missiles. Isn't that like the whole purpose of the unit?
For duty.
Now that our Fireborn are on the field, we have a lot more freedom because we can actually answer the Stonehorn, so we can push up fairly aggressively and start being a pain in his ass. That said, these Ogre Bulls, jeez, they caught up to us fast. I wasn't paying attention. Drop a fatty Dwellers underneath them and fly away. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. We should not be shooting at Noblars at any point. Turn around, see how this does. He's troll gutsing the Lead Belchers. Interesting. What else I suppose? He also went the Mob, which means we need to space our infantry a little bit more. Noblars seeing open field are free game for our Fireborn. Well, there's your answer to about doing damage in an open field. Our things on the high ground. These spearmen can probably just go up and fight those guys. Go ahead. Never mind. Do not get into melee. Those are the Sky Striders. Those guys will fuck us up. Get some silver in. Don't focus fire the Stonehorn, although honestly, as soon as those Sky Striders come in range, they're the primary target. We don't need to be taking spells or charges from the Sky Striders.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
I hear a Lead Belcher fucking me up on the high ground. Hey, you guys can probably beat Noblars in melee. They're just Noblars.
Forward. We will obey.
Move.
Now that we got spear support, we can definitely take the melee fight against those guys. And drop a Dwellers, although now he's bailing, which is smart.
For order.
Moving, get me some more silver in.
We away.
You're not doing terribly well in melee against them. Give me a breath attack. I didn't actually see how the last one did, to be honest. That did fuck all.
It shall be done. To battle.
Quickly now.
The Silverin and the Fireborn are just destroying that
Seal.
big boy. We can get a charge on the Sky Striders in the open ground.
Shadow warriors.
Behold my power!
By Alariel. Without
This
fail.
is actually going reasonably well. Can we get one of you under the Sky Striders?
I summon the winds!
You guys, stop shooting cheap shit. Shoot expensive shit. More silver. They're still fucking me up on the high ground. I didn't pull back. I did not pull back far enough.
Spearmen.
Silly me.
We will obey.
March. Orders received. Spearmen.
Yeah, that's going pretty well. These guys have actually pretty high damage output.
pace.
Bit more than I was expecting. Those are big boys that are gonna fuck us up, so we gotta leave.
Shadow
Spears can deal with the trappers, and also you guys can just dump the last of your ammo into one of these elite units. And then you can probably do summon you in here in a second. More spears, please.
Asa, move.
I think this match was probably... oh shit. They're probably pretty good for us. So we have good spears. Just like really good cost-effective spears. As well as pretty strong sources of terror. Flying sources of terror that they just don't really have a good answer to. You guys need to kill that thing.
Asa,
One problem being lead belchers, of course.
I see my path.
quickly now.
You're out of ammo. Desummon.
Spearman. Asurian
Out of ammo?
dancer.
Almost.
Without fail.
Shadow warriors.
Go ahead and throw that on you.
Witness true magic.
Yeah, those are man-eater great weapons. Oh, that's why they fucked me up so fast. I thought those were just,
As you say.
oh, what do you call it?
Magic
Iron
is
Guts.
mine.
Jeez, I'm so out of practice. I forget everything about the ogres. I haven't played them in so long.
Asur, move.
Yeah, just desummon our skirmishers. We are actually, how are we not up in value? I guess they have a lot of damage value on my lord, which hasn't really come to much. It said, how good are you actually in melee? Not good enough to 1v1 Scrag, I suspect.
Loyal.
Setting forth. For Ulthran.
You want this Frostheart Phoenix? No, I don't think we do. I think we just want to resummon our Shadow Warriors. I brought it to be a terror source, and you know the debuffs are nice in addition to that, but we have our Lord on our Dragon. We don't need that.
Fireball.
Fireborn, I mean, go make your last stand, I guess.
Without question. Spearman.
Lead Belcher alone on that top point. That's a free Lead Belcher up there.
Orders received.
Shit, you rallied. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, good. So, because if he gets to caster and gets a Troll Guts, that could be a problem. More Crushers coming in. Are those Crushers or is Mornfang? Mornfang Cap. Okay, that's not terrible to deal with.
Acknowledged.
Kill them. For Asurian.
More Shadow Warriors, please.
Advance.
Alt one forever.
Assyrian willing. Swiftly.
We don't have to 3 caps, so we don't need to do this, but we can get away with it. We can absolutely get away with it.
As you say.
A lot more trappers are actually proven to be fairly resilient against our archers. Also, you're about to die, so peace.
Shadow
Oh
warrior.
my god, that's so troll. It's so troll that you can do that.
Asur Archmage.
It shall be done. Orior.
Lakoi. Attack.
Move this way.
We advance.
I don't know if the Ogre Bulls are chasing you. Scrag is just kind of chilling in the forest, and you know, who am I to say he shouldn't enjoy nature?
Death to all.
We get spears on the Mornfang Cav.
It will be done.
Spears, spears, and more spears. Yeah, this matchup feels probably pretty
At once.
bad for ogres. I mean, what are high elves good at? Well, they have really good pointy sticks. What do ogres really hate? Well, pointy sticks.
Silver helms.
Just run in the trappers. The spears will do good work against the Mornfang. The Mornfang are already in a lot of trouble.
Unlimited power.
And you guys start doing that. Move over this way.
Moving.
We're not that up. We're not actually up in value like at all, but
Forward.
definitely doesn't feel that way.
Guide us. Spearman.
It's one of those things where like, well, part of it's just that the value meter is buggy, but part of it's also that
Onward. Advance.
what was I saying? My phone buzzed and I lost my train of thought.
I will go.
They're ogres and they rout rather than run away, which my guys don't really do.
Without fail.
I'm like, well, what are you gonna fight, Mr. Crusher? Like everything here has an anti-large, so what are you actually interested in fighting?
Defending order.
I
I'm gonna
sally
tear out you off. Oh, you're back? Fuck you. Fuck up that guy in particular.
Shadow warriors.
Yeah, Shadow Warriors are pretty decent. They're doing better against Monster Infantry than they did against Basic Infantry,
Spearmen.
but still not half bad. That hurt.
Asur Archmage.
Spearman.
For duty.
Understood. Asa attack.
Yeah, Silverhelm in the backfield. Just actually we might be able to resummon the Fireborn. Do we need to resummon this Fireborn? I don't think we do need to resummon them, but we can. We can.
Understood.
Yeah, because they're really the only thing that can actually like rein in the Sky Striders.
Spearmen.
There's one Silver Helm, which is all we have available, isn't gonna be able to do that. No, fuck those guys. Like, chase, no, just go to the backside of our point. Bring you over here. What's a good target for you? Oh, look, more lead belchers that have rallied. Fuck them bitches.
For Ulthuan.
And I'll give you the Silver Helm. We can just shoot the shit out of their ROR.
I will not tarry.
The Silver Helms can just clean up all the stuff in our backfield. Go and heal up a bit.
Observe my radiance.
Spears on them.
Eradicate.
Those are many ropes. Do not land on the many ropes. I thought those were basic ogre pulls. Oh, why can't they have different icons? Oh my god, you're fucking rallied again?
Ancestors.
Spearmen.
You guys really need to spread out.
Acknowledged.
Stacked on top of each other is like worst case scenario.
Vikings. The enemy has captured one of your victory points. Take it back.
Perfect. He's attacking the one that doesn't have ammo. What we like to see, folks. That is what we like to see. Okay, you are gone. You're broken. Hope you can do the same thing to these guys. You'll get up there with a spear as well. Next time you come down, he'll attack these guys. Sky Striders are getting fucked up. You guys are out of ammo. My phone is ringing. I am gonna mute for a second.
It will be done. Let us withdraw.
I serve Ulthuan.
Oriole. Loyal. Spearman.
Okay, sorry about that. We are back, and so are the Fireborn. This game is over. Like, Fireborn, how much value? They didn't even get that much value the first time. Jeez,
Spearman.
they fucked up like both RORs. I thought that would have been better. What is that?
We advance.
I know what that shit is. Why?
Weaver of the
Why is it here though? You're out of ammo. You are in melee, but out of ammo. Why are you in melee? Oh, I guess I gave an attack word and then forgot about him.
Without fail.
Usually how that works.
Spearman.
Give me some more silver in.
Without fail.
Yep, there's a Stonehorn. Fireborn! Fuck that guy up.
For Ulthuan.
That guy, that one in particular.
the most potent spells.
As we saw last time, Fireborn are really good at that job.
Spearmen. Acknowledged.
Assyrian guides us.
He went into stealth for like half a second and then my attack orders dropped. Like, which is what's supposed to happen, but that's just annoying.
Fireborn. Shadow warriors.
Shadow Warriors are doing pretty good work. Oh, you even brought Bang Stick. Okay, kill the Saber Tuts back first. They're not going to damage up. They're not actually going to DPS you, so. But the Stonehorn won't actually DPS the Fireborns, but I kill the one thing that might actually damage them first. That's a lot of damage on the charge. That's a healthy amount of damage on the charge. Also, dragons do pretty well. I'll wait the Fireborn over here and he'll drop a
Understood.
overcast
We must retire. Silver
Earthblood.
helms.
Just heal up everything.
Shadow
You're out of
warriors.
ammo.
Moving
Look up the silver and cool Dragon Princes.
The winds flow through me.
There we go. Go around and finish off the Sky Striders. Are they ITP? No, they're not, but they do cause fear.
Assyrians fire.
We will obey.
Take a silver and put it on that objective. Oh, we have silver helms in the trees as well. Sky Striders with Massacre are tearing up my Fireborn, which I'm not happy about. But they're gone now, and now it's time for the Stonehorn to meet its maker. Or the Great Maw, or, you know, whoever. The Belchers are back, but it's too late for them to matter, honestly.
Silver
You guys over this objective.
moving out.
Drag can try to protest, but he won't do much. Especially since he's probably out of WOM at this point. He's had a lot of keels casting.
By Alariel.
Yeah, that looks like game.
High
Sending order. Swiftly. Assa, attack!
Actually, don't even bother with Scrag, just go straight for those lead belchers. I should have Vanguard summoned you. Oh well, it doesn't matter, because this game's over.
For duty!
It shall be done.
Surround Stonehorn and everything anti-large. Not having a very good time. Fireborn have almost tripled the value they had from their first summon just by beating on this Stonehorn. Cycle charge a bit. Scrag's in trouble.
Spearmen.
More in fact. I don't get it.
Spearmen.
Okay. It feels. As each Doom Knights just implode feels bad, man. Yeah. I wish Doom Knights are better. They're a cool unit. We said heroes meant the commander. I don't. Oh, the Lord. Be'lakor is like the go-to one. He's just really, really strong. Although with the nerfs, they were pretty mild nerfs, so he's probably still the best. The Tzeentch Caster Lord is pretty strong because blue fire is just very, very balanced.
Spearmen.
You have the foe's victory point.
So the Tzeentch Caster Lord is pretty good. Archaon's fine too. Laura Fire can be really nice against undead factions. So if you're dealing with like a coast that's just gonna shoot the shit out of Be'lakor, Archaon's fine. Shadow Warriors did really well actually. I'm impressed with this unit. They did really well. And they dumped their ammo relatively quickly, which meant I desummoned them and got a huge refund, and the Fireborn just killed that Stonehorn. Just like outright killed that Stonehorn. Let me take a look actually, because I'm blanking on what else Chaos has. Sigvald's nice, he's tanky, he's not going to die. Festus got nerfed, so he's not very good. But yeah, this is the Tzeentch Caster. Just Tzeentch, put him on a disc, give him blue fire. That's all he needs. Yeah, those are the ones you usually take. It's either Be'lakor, Archaon, Sigvald, or the Tzeentch Caster. Get our counter. Wait, Lance also seems to be like 2 times better than Swords, my experience. Do you mean Chaos Knights? Because Doom Knights don't have Lances, don't have variants. If so, yes, Lances are way better. First breath fucked lead belchers up like 2/3 HP. Did it really? You're standing still? I didn't notice, but I'll take your word for it. The value on my dragon is pretty good, so it's possible. Are we in a game? We are in a game. It's Riffle Shuffle. Oh, this is a tournament player. What's their point? Ah, perfect. Ah, finally a worthy opponent. Our battle shall be legendary. Oh gosh, what's good in the mirror? What do you do? Damage, decoy. Interesting. Huh. The hell do you bring in a high elf mirror? Huh. I feel like Shadow Warriors are actually the play here. What does Teclis do? Potion of Shuri, heals, damage resist, bound fire communication, shield of Safri, bunch of lore passives, net, these spells suck. Only going on Arcane Phoenix, so that's a veto. Just go with the Archmage of Life again. Because it's very, very balanced, so probably. Let's take, we can go, so just take those. Yeah, this is fine. Just do that, it's fine. Actually, no, we'll put you on an eagle. We don't need the dragon. You still need a terror source though, so we can take a bird. A frozen bird. And just some basic spears. I feel like this game has been mostly decided by archers and cav play. So I feel like infantry isn't super relevant. Silver'n are probably still decent. If I do need more. We definitely need some silver helms. Malarian reavers. Silverhelms cost so much, dude. Like their charge bonus is decent, but like Silverhelms cost the same as Cold One Knights. Cold One Knights are just like 10 times better, I feel. Where's Dark Elves? Yeah, Cold One Knights. They have worse melee stats, but they have a hefty bonus versus large, and they're well, they're both armored, but they are armor piercing. I feel like Cold One Knights are so much better. I guess these guys are faster and have better charge bonus though. What else are we bringing? Light armor archers are probably fine, and sure, a ranger to round it out. This might go poorly. Oh well, this is a learning experience. That's what we're here for. The lack of offense you got is worrying. Maybe. I'm hoping Shadow Warriors can fill that role a bit better because they have good range and obviously can skirmish it. They can skirmish, but time will tell. We are about to find out if I should have just gone for a Lothran Seaguard. I'm generally not a fan of Lothran Seaguard just because their missile strength is so low for their price. Like their missile strength is like about the same as Cathay peasant bows, but they're like almost twice the price. Are dragons viable? They don't feel like it when I use them, but I don't play well in general yet. Some of them are. Vampire dragons have always been very, very good, especially since their breath attacks are one of the few means that vampires have of clearing out armored infantry quickly. Malekith's dragon is really good because it synergizes really well with Soul Stealer. Because, you know, the dragon lands, it goes after whatever target it wants. And then, well, how do you deal with dragon in your backline? Well, you surround it with mass, cav, monster infantry, whatever, these big, expensive units. Then you drop a Soul Stealer on them and just chunk all of those big, expensive units. I haven't decided on High Elf dragons, but I like them. So far, I've not been impressed. So it just depends on the dragon. Cathay dragons, a lot of people like them. I fucking hate them. Their animations are janky. They almost never hit anything. And the regular caster is just way better. IMO. Oh, Lothran Seaguard actually... Oh no, they don't outrange us. Good. What else does he have? It's his lord. His lord is an Archmage of Shadows on a horse with just Pit of Shades. Got Everqueen's Sisters of Avalorn up there. Pure Main Company. Silverhelms. Lothran Seaguard. Interesting. You are gonna not go up there. Up there seems like a bad place to be. Bring some silver in. You guys are going to push up and start shooting the Lothran Seaguard and try to avoid getting in their range at all. Do I disrespect cast on this Everqueen's Court Guard? Probably not. Disrespect casting, by the way, is casting when a unit is just in the open and nothing's happening. It's basically just attention checking your opponent, which, like, you shouldn't expect your opponent to do, but you can definitely get away with it a lot more than you should. You can definitely get away with it a lot. Especially on ladder. Although, like I said, the Riffle Shuffle is a tournament player, so I expect a little bit more from him than I would most ladder opponents. Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot of damage through their shields. They're only bronze shields, aren't they? Oh, they're fucking silver shields? What the hell? I thought they had bronze shields. What the actual hell? I could have sworn they had bronze shields.
I am sent. Loyal.
What just damaged you? Did you take a volley from Shadow Warriors?
Understood. Death to all. By Alariel.
Orders understood.
Okay, we're gonna need some Silverhelms to come in pretty soon to match my opponent's cav. lion chariots. That's interesting.
It will be
Not something I expected.
Loyal!
You leave any cav on the high ground? You didn't, but you also don't have.
Shadow Warriors!
You also left enough infantry there to not worry about that.
For Ulthuan! For Lothan!
The most potent spells.
Silverhelms, actually, they can run ramping on those Evergreen Court Guard if he's not careful.
Forward! Orders received!
Take arms.
without fail.
Shadow Warriors! For order!
Bird is doing bird things.
Asur Archmage.
Looks like things are going fine here. Loth and Seaguard are kind of flanking me, which is a bit of a problem. What are you, just archers with light armor? Makes sense. Also thinking about bringing those.
Moving out.
Yours are doing fine. Pit of Shades, that was a very long range Pit of Shades, wasn't that?
Acknowledged!
I feel like that was incredibly long range.
It shall be done!
Yeah, Bird can get out of there. Our Cav can come and mirror his Cav and just kind of
Shadow
try to
warriors.
answer them.
The winds flow through me.
Attack!
Rangers are a bad idea. Either and Reavers aren't.
Make Ulthuan proud!
G's our bird. G's our bird. Bird boy. Birdie boy. Run.
Understood!
It shall be done.
Lakoi! For our ancestors!
Asur, attack. A prudent position. In Horus.
Okay, come drop dwellers on the Pure Main Company because they're scary. Birdie. 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 Back to safety. Back to friendly territory, please. Reavers can come to the back of these guys as well. Shadow Warriors are doing pretty well. I am glad I decided on the Shadow Warriors, I think.
Oriole!
For Ulthuan.
Death to all!
Kills the one can die. That dweller's just destroyed those guys.
Without fail! Shadow Warriors!
Keep moving up.
Orders
Take the point.
understood.
Take the point, please.
Yes!
Okay, the Evergreen's Court Guard can go down and die.
Have a victory point.
Lovely.
Keep it
Drop
from the
Unearth
foe.
Blood here. Finally captured an objective.
Battle call!
Those are Dragon Princes. We're gonna need our Fireborn to deal with them, but we're a long ways off being able to afford them. Which is not the greatest situation to be in, but it's fine. Start capping over here.
Asur Archmage.
Thing is, because he has Pit of Shades and not Dwellers,
Spearmen.
he can't punish my Cav as well as I can punish his. Bird is fucked. The Bird was definitely the weak link in this build. What the fuck is happening there?
Point.
Guys are gone. Almost get the Fireborn. Honestly, once these guys run out of ammo, which you have, and you have, we can refund them and get the Fireborn.
Fireball! Without question!
We'll summon some Rangers on the high ground when we get the chance.
Is mine.
You can lance down the Pure Main Company while you're at it.
Swiftly.
Swiftly!
My journey continues.
You got Dwellers over there? Oh wait, there's the... Oh wait, the Dragon Princes are gone, aren't they?
Observe my radiance.
Yeah, the Dragon Princes are over here. Oops. Oh well, now we know.
Shadow Warriors!
That's not where I meant to summon you. Oh well.
Knowledge!
Meant for you to be on the high ground. You're out of ammo.
We
Goodbye.
must retire.
For order!
Fireball!
Come kill their Dragon Princes.
Archmage
Ours should vastly outtrade. Give me some archers with light armor.
Setting forth.
Again, just to answer his. You're out of ammo.
Without fail.
Without
Okay, you're White Lions. You're the Star War Lothern. You can just come into the trees. Give me some more archers.
As you say.
You guys can go. And yeah, the Fireborn should tear them apart. Talons of Torquilida, whatever they're called, can die as well. To my lord. Brace those spears. Pit of Shades on the Fireborn will not do a whole heck of a lot. Or it'll just fucking destroy them. One of the two. Get an Earthblood on them. Good.
As you say!
Those are some free archers. Chariots charged braced spears. That went poorly as expected. You're out of ammo. Desummon.
It will be done!
Out of ammo.
We will obey! Spearmen! Kill them!
just get me some silver helms. Run uphill at these guys. Get on you. Where's my lord? You're in melee. That's cool. You guys need to push up. Push up. Push up. Where are Fireborn? Okay, cool. What are you? Also the Fireborn. Cool. He brought a lot more elite cav than we did. That's not very good for us. We are almost out of womb, but we're up a pretty hefty amount of value. But I think we need to start spamming silver in at this point. We need to shoot the white lions. We really need something on the field to actually answer his cav, which we don't really have at the moment. Aside from a few tattered pieces of our own cav. You sit in the back. So the Shadow Warriors did a lot more damage, but they also, like, burn through their ammo a lot faster. They're not as sustained. Means I don't have another Dwellers to actually punish his cav, so I really need silvering. Lots of silvering. You, shit, you're not braced. Fine, I guess turn around and charge. He's not gonna pay attention. We can definitely get rear charges on him. Pull back through our Fireborn. If he chases, he'll take a charge from the Fireborn, which should be a favorable trade for us. He's not chasing. We can charge his archers. Spears can back off away from those white lions. We really don't have any other spells. You are no longer of use to me. We don't have any more silver in either. Jeez. Okay, spears. Lots of spears, I guess. So are they shielded? No, they're not. Cool. And they're dead. Can't do anything about that. And now we're gonna lose our Fireborn. Huh. How about that? We're up a ton on value, but I think we're just gonna get fucked.
As you say. Acknowledge.
Woeful tidings. The enemy
I think we're kind of fucked here. There's really no answer. We don't really have any answer for his Dragon Princes now. Probably should have brought some more Dragon Princes. Like, I knew this game was going to be decided by cav play. I said that initially. I just didn't think to actually commit that heavily to it. I think I spent too much more on Shadow Warriors. Like, they did fine, but they're just not as sustainable as they're not a sustainable source of damage output, and that's really what we need. They did really well initially, but then they just stopped having damage output because they ran out of ammo. You guys need to walk away from those white lions. They're scary. They scare me a great deal. Can we kill these Lothran Seaguard? Jeez.
Acknowledged. Battle calls. Kill them. Orior. Sinner. Spearman.
It will be done.
Illyrian Reavers.
These Lothran Seaguard just aren't dying. They have 53 melee defense. They're a fucking archery unit.
For the king. We will obey. Pull back. Spearman.
Advance! As you say.
He's still got Pits of Shades, jeez.
Moving out. Quickly now.
Honestly, more surprising than anything else, I think.
Asa, move. Without fail.
Question at this point is how many Silverin can he remove from a point
Spearman.
with just Dragon Princes? But the thing is, he doesn't have just Dragon Princes, he has a lot of other things as well. Those other things are a problem for me, because they're the Everqueen's Court Guard. You're just, like, faster, right? Yeah. Because we need to cap this high ground objective. If we need spears on the high ground, which means we aren't committing spears to the low ground, is just not a great situation for us, all in all. You're dead, so just desummon you.
Illyrian Reavers. Serve the king. Onward. Shadow Warriors.
I need something up here. Like, I just gotta be up there.
Spearman. Acknowledge.
No, we're just sitting around being shot because we can't really do anything else. Try and juke shots as much as we can. But this is a losing fight. It's just a matter of how long can we hold on to the objectives. The answer is looking like not very long. We need to hold two, and we need to hold them for a very long time.
Withdraw.
foe's victory point.
Following orders.
Yeah, nah. Can't hold it. He's got too much on the left from the field.
You have been best.
Good to know, though. Dragon Princes are really good. Yeah. Elves can't really deal with Dragon Princes except with their own Dragon Princes. Noted. Shadow Warriors did fine, but yeah, I also didn't realize Lothern Guard Seaguard had silver shields. I thought they had bronze shields. That's fucking bullshit. No wonder you guys were saying I should have brought, yeah, I also didn't get great trades with my Fireborn because they got Pit of Shades. No wonder you guys were saying I should have brought Lothern Seaguard silver shields on those. It's just bullshit. Jeez. Yeah, I think his build was way better than mine. Well, now we know. And that's what we're here to do. Learning experience. Why is everyone dodging after the patch? I haven't had anybody dodge today yet. Okay, they only had silver shields for 5 years. I mean, I haven't played. The last time I played High Elves was when I first got Warhammer 2, which was around the time. What DLC had just come out? It was the Queen and the Crone DLC, so it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. Well, yes, it wasn't just Loopy. They weren't just fighting Cav. They were fighting Rangers. Took half health. The Cav unit charged them in the rear, and I thought that would be effective, and it wasn't. Granted, the Rangers were charging uphill, but still, I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be that tanky. I'm not used to playing factions with high leadership. All the meta factions are chaff. They're just shitty leadership factions. Black Ark. I probably could do 1 or 2 more games. See people not willing to play versus Dark Elves Dwarves. You're not writing up until they do. Possible. Dwarves definitely are not popular to play against. More Ogres. Yeah, let's try what is probably the better approach, which is just Lothar and spam. We don't need the Archmage on Dragon. The Dragon didn't do a whole lot for us. I wonder how Buna does. Let's try Buna. Let's just do an Eagle with Fate of Bajuna. And yeah, that's all good. Alright, and then yeah, just Lothar and Seaguard spam. We don't even need shields because Ogre missiles don't count as them all. Honestly, we can just go for probably 10 Lothar and Seaguard. Yeah, this seems fine. Nothing wrong here. Sure, Reaver Archers are fine. Fireborn are fine. We need a Pterosaurus, so we'll take. Yeah, that bird is fine. Lyrian Reavers, Silver Helms, and then we back it all up with spears. Huh. Suppose we already have some Chiefsters, so we'll just bring Silver to be our more elite option. Can we... how do we make this... oh no, we've exactly at 50, perfect. Wait, no, it's because we got rid of the Lyrian Reaver by accident. I definitely want a bit more on the light cav front. That works. Sending it. Best build, 10 Lothar and Seaguard. The classic High Elf build. be fair, the new ROR could be a problem for that. That's where the Fireborn come in. Please don't crash. The game froze for a sec. So, what I'm actually really scared of here is scrap launchers. Nova scrap launchers could be a big old pain in my rear end. Also lag. Lag is also quite scary. Not being able to connect would also prevent us from winning.
The most potent spells.
Lothen Seagard!
It shall be done.
Lothen Seagard.
As you say.
Lothen Seagard!
It shall be done.
Without fail.
Yep. Perfectly tight formation, so that when they bring artillery, it can knock out as many units as possible at once. I see no problems with this.
It will be done. As you say. Lothen Seagard!
What do we got? Powder Guts, dual weapons. There is an Iron Blaster. My lord needs to be careful. I am supremely not scared of the Powder Guts. Their one weakness is shooting, and we have an ample supply of that. Yeah, Silver and Guard, I can't tell when they're grayed out and they're not grayed out. There we go.
Spearman.
We have Saber Tusk pack. Noblars, you can come take a pot shot. Saber Tusk. You can wander up. I still want to test Puna against the weapons, or like a ogre unit, so we're gonna try it on the Powder Guts. Even though I'm really not scared of them, like I said. I just want to know. We're gonna pop invisibility and see how that does.
Illyrian. Forward.
Azorian sends me. Power.
Lothen Seagard!
The chances you guys beat a Saber Tusk pack in melee, not bad, honestly. Although your weapon strength is a lot lower. Yuna has a very short range.
I see my path.
Illyrian Reavers.
Understood!
Sail. Apace.
How's that doing? Yeah, it's doing okay.
Illyrian archers.
Ogres are probably a bit tankier than Skaven weapon teams.
It will be done.
Okay, this is why you can't just give your dogs an attack order and then forget about them, because then this shit will happen. They'll just chase the enemy to the ends of the earth, and it doesn't tend to go well for them. Also, because they have artillery, we have to push up on them. So we'll do that. You should be fine. If there's like a gorger hidden over there or something, you should be just dandy.
Acknowledged.
You're gonna charge the Saber Tusks.
Lothen Seagard. Apace.
Move. Quickly now. Weapons.
We
What even does
a
your caster
victory
have?
point. Keep it from
Troll Guts, Maw. Okay.
High mage ready. Led by Khorne. Magic's unleashed.
I believe it was only the
Orders received.
like ogre bulls and infantry that got increased capture. Noblars did not,
For Lothan!
if memory serves.
Assault
So in other words, these Silverens should still cap the Noblars, and they do. Brilliant. You got some tactical reserve Mornfang cavalry there, my friend.
Lothan Seaguard.
Asa, move! Quickly now!
moving.
Without fail.
We'll try and shut down that Iron Blast. Oh, we need to get our Pterosaurs on the field.
Lawyer!
As you
I mean,
say.
if you're gonna sit in the open, my friend, I will kill you for free.
To
Kill the
the
Powder
fray!
Guts. Kill anything else and everything else.
Understood. Moving out.
The Iron Blast is just shooting straight at my infantry unit, so it's not gonna do much of anything at any point in this game if it keeps doing that.
Setting forth.
Do, 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 do.
Seaguard.
You, my friend, really need those Mornfang to do
As
something.
you say. Illyrian archers.
Assault Archmage.
How is he doing? That caster is in a lot of trouble. Okay, they got some guys.
Without fail.
Those are just Noblars, aren't they? Oh no, it's a combination Noblars and Ogre Bulls, which means we can just turn and crossfire. You guys can start to take the objective.
Crown.
Mornfang are finally moving. We can get our Fireborn on the field here pretty soon.
Acknowledged.
Okay. You guys can just chase off the Lord. You can come start terror outing. You can cast Bajuna on these guys.
Behold my hour.
For order.
Oh shit, where'd you come from? Oh, that's right, you've been chasing and I forgot. Well, oops, I bungled a cav unit. Not the first time, won't be the last.
Sally forth.
Got a drop? No, we're good. So we can push up and fight those guys, they'll do good work. You guys can turn and shoot at the Mornfang. We don't even need a Fireborn, I don't think. Get our bird over here. Those aren't great weapons, so we're fine. Alright, he's shattered. Do some shooting over that way. You can go pester the Iron... Yeah. Excuse me. You can go pester the Iron Blaster. You guys can spread out a little bit.
Seaguard.
Yeah, this seems pretty over.
Let us
To be
withdraw.
perfectly honest.
Following my destiny.
For duty.
Ancestors. Orders received.
Mornfangs are gone. Get on top of that Iron Blaster.
Orders
Set a spear unit right on his Vanguard point, just to be a dick.
Seaguard. Sinner.
Get off those Noblars.
Illyrian archers.
Get some rear charges on these guys.
I
Nope,
knew
this game.
it.
Okay.
Unending.
Yeah. This build was not well optimized to deal with elves. Powder Guts, like I said, their weakness is shooting. High elves have an ample amount of that. Yeah, how much did the Buno actually net us? It was, what, 2 Bunos and a Spirit Leech? Open value? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty, I think I'm going to call the stream there. It's just about dinner time for me, so thank you all so much for watching. You know, like, subscribe, all that stuff. It's Twitch, follow. I'll be back again probably Sunday for a newbie tournament. I might do another one of these streams before that, but next scheduled stream is Sunday for the newbie tournament. That'll start probably around 5 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to check that out. If you're a beginner to newbie multiplayer and you want to join and try a tournament, love to have you. The links are in my Twitch bio, and actually the Discord isn't in the description for YouTube, which I should put that there next time. Yeah, I'll link to the Discord and YouTube chat real quick. There's the link to the Discord we use for the newbie tournaments if you're interested in checking that out. Give it a shot. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.